Okay, then. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Thor. Good evening, Thor. Good evening, Utpal, Komalpreet, Janaranjani, Subhashini, Nanda. Positive vibes. Manoj, Digiworld. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. How are you all? And how was your Sunday? I hope everyone enjoyed their Sunday, and I really hope that everyone also started creating the projects that we have created, right? So far, we have completed 2 projects, and now today is the time for third. Good evening, Bhimrao sir. Good evening. Good evening. Fine. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, so once again, guys, good evening and welcome back to day 3 of 5-day 5 projects. So far, we have completed 2 projects and all went great. And I really hope that you guys have also started creating it. I know some of you also sent me the links of your created web pages on LinkedIn, and they were amazing. I think Utpal sent me; it was looking really good, and I think she's not here. Kritika also sent me. So yep, it was also looking very good. So guys, again, if you have completed it, you can put it on LinkedIn and you can tag me and you can share it to me there. I'll see your website and hopefully I can give you some reviews and how it is looking and all that stuff. Okay. Travel website completed and making a response. Amazing positive vibes. Amazing. Good evening, Manish. Good evening, Jyoti. Good evening, guys. Good evening, Ganesh. Okay. So first of all, guys, I hope that you all are excited for today's session, everyone, because today we are creating an e-commerce web page. And as I always do, I have collected some images that I'll be using in the web page. Okay. So I was looking out for some themes and templates in the morning. So I got a really good looking theme, and I'll be following that theme to create this particular website, but directly. We don't have to, take any reference. We'll create it in our own way. But I at least took the images so that we don't have to, use any time for downloading the images. So you can see I have some of the images, around 15, 16 images, and I'll be using all this to create the web page that we're going to be creating today. And guys, we are also going to be making it responsive. So today's site, as promised, will be responsive. Okay. Without Bootstrap, complete CSS responsiveness. Okay, so guys, I hope that you all are excited, everyone. Shall we move ahead, guys? Guys, everyone excited? And also, I'll just do one thing, as we always do. I'll quickly go and, just design a rough template or rough idea of what we are going to be creating on Jamboard so that, we can again keep track of what we are doing. Okay, so guys, again, today's site is going to have first of all, a header. So on top, just like all the websites have, we are going to have a header. In here, we'll have logo. In here, navigation, and some extra links will be here. Okay, some extra links like social media links or cart icon, like icon, all that stuff here. And here it will be our menu or, the navigation or whatever you call it. Now today, guys, I'm also planning on to create a carousel. So I'm planning, I think some people are asking, right? Let's create a carousel. Let's create a carousel. So today I'm planning to create a carousel. Okay, but at the end. So initially we'll put one single image here and some text. And at the end, we'll convert that into a proper carousel. Okay. So some image will be here and some text like we always have. And after that, we'll have some highlighted products, something like this. I'm planning for a structure like this. Okay. Something like this, a structure. And then one more tab here. Okay, and just like that, we'll move ahead with product section and all that stuff. So after this, we'll be creating a product section, which will be something like this, 4 or 5 products in one line. Okay, with their details, price, name, color, and all that stuff. And after this, guys, we'll be having some category section. Okay, a big category section. Now, right now, guys, I know it's not looking that great, but it is just for the idea. Okay, so this is gonna be your product section. And this is going to be your category section. Don't worry, I'm not very good at drawing this rough things, so no issues. This will look bad. And yep, and this will be like featured section. This will be your featured section. And after this, can we make that page one last section? Yeah, why not? We can try that. We can try that definitely. Okay, and finally after this, we'll have one more product section. So one more will repeat it here, one more product section. And after that, we can have our footer or, some kind of extra images or gallery section, something like that. Okay. So some stuff like that. And don't worry, Utpal, yes, I'm going to be using grid. Maybe not in today's session, but maybe in tomorrow's session, I'll be definitely using grid. So don't worry. In one of the sessions, I'll be definitely using grid. Okay, I'll be showing you how to use grids as well properly. Don't worry. Okay, guys, so are we ready, everyone? Okay, after this, as I said, one more product section, then a gallery section. Okay, and after this, there will be footer. Okay, so here let me just mention. Now in this rough drawing, all of this is not looking very good, but don't worry. It will look good once we create it, as we have always done, right? Last two projects were also not looking good on this rough frame, but when we created it, it turned out very amazing. So yeah, something like this. Let's go, guys, and let's start, everyone. And also, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And guys, please don't forget to like the video, everyone. Chalo, let's start. Let's go. So as we always do, first basic setup of index.html and one style.css. And guys, today also, I'm planning on to use jQuery a little bit more. So last time I used jQuery to, click and, hide and show some elements. Today I'll be using jQuery to create a simple carousel. So I'll be showing you one more use of jQuery. And today I'll be using jQuery as well as that AOS for animation when we scroll. So today I'll be, integrating two of the libraries that we are using so far. Okay, guys, everyone, let's go. So we'll be using AOS for animations on scroll and jQuery for making the carousel. We can also do it using JavaScript. And I think in the DOM manipulation lecture, I have already showed you how to create a carousel from scratch using JavaScript. So guys, if anyone wants to learn how to create a carousel from scratch, you can watch my DOM manipulation session, which is on this channel only. But today I'll be following a simpler approach, and I'll be using jQuery to create the carousel, which will be just of 2-3 lines of code max. Okay, right now we don't need these meta tags, or okay, fine, we can keep it actually, not a problem here. Okay, and let's link this CSS file. So link tag and /style.css. Okay, all set. And the CSS, the basic setup: margin 0 pixel, padding 0 pixel, and box sizing border box. Okay, all set, all good, nice. Okay, guys, so let's start. Let's start with this thing first, which is going to be our header section. Okay, let's go. Again, it will be fairly easy because we are creating header from so many days. So I think so it will be easy. So let's quickly do it. So let's just write, header section. Okay. So I'm going to be using header tag. Again, you can use a div here or anything, but just to follow the semantics and the convention, I'm using a header tag. So header, give it a class of header. Okay, simple and easy. And also, guys, let's link the font awesome font awesome library. So font awesome CDN, so that we can also start using icons properly. So I need that CDN. I hope, guys, you are familiar with this because in the last two sessions also I used this. So again, just taking the link tag. Okay, I'm using it so that I can integrate icons in my web page. So here we go, it is linked. All simple. And I'll also open the icons list so that I can easily find out the icons that I want to use. Now that the font awesome is linked, we can use any icons from here. Okay, so we'll search it whenever we need. We'll search it now, so leave that. And also, guys, the font that I'm planning to use here is, so let me again go on Google Fonts. I'm planning, so in the last two sessions I think we used Poppins as our font, right? So today we'll be using a font called as Futura. Okay, so that is what I'm planning to use today. So let's just go and search for Futura. Let's see if it is available. Oh, it is not available in here. Okay, that's bad. So guys, I think we need to download it then, because Futura is not available here. Let's see if we can directly search it. Futura font. Okay, it's not available on Google Fonts. So what we can do is we can download it, but we don't have to install it. We can create our own font face and we can start using it. So guys, do you also want to see that? How to create your own font face, downloading a font and not installing it, directly using it by creating a font face. What say, guys? Everyone, shall we do that? Okay, so let's quickly install this font. Hopefully this will be the correct one. Okay, nice. And where is the download button? Hopefully this is the download button. I hope there is no ads here. So there was an ad, but hopefully it will download my font. and it is still not downloading it. Is it our font? Please download. How many ads are gonna be? Yeah, fine, finally. So let me first of all install it. Okay, let's directly install it on that folder. So I'm gonna be doing in here, in our project, e-commerce project. I'm gonna create a new folder called as fonts. And inside that folder, I'm gonna be downloading this font file. Okay. Now we can go there in that folder, and what we can do is we can extract it. So here we go, font. It's a zip file. Let's extract it quickly. So extract all. Extract. And here we go. All the fonts are here, and now we no longer need to, remove the zip file. You don't need it because now you have all the fonts here, guys. You can see that, right? You have all the fonts here, and that's all. Now, guys, see, there are two things you can do. You can select all these fonts and install it directly in your PC. Then you no longer have to, create a font face or something like that. But here, we're going to be using the font face feature, okay? By which we don't have to install a font, but we can still use it, okay? And if you ever want to learn more about it, you can simply search for it, Very simple. If you just search for, creating font face. So just search for creating font face in CSS. So you'll easily find it. Very easy. Very simple, very easy. You can just find it like this. See? So don't worry. I'll be showing you that, all that stuff. So no need to worry about that. But I just showed you that you can easily find it. So let's go, guys. So here we go. All the fonts are here. And let's go ahead and create a font face quickly. So we'll go in CSS. Let's write creating font face. Okay. For this, guys, you have to use an identifier or a keyword called as @font face, in which you have two things. Now in here, font family, give any name. You can give any name here because that is the name that you're going to be using for this font. But I would suggest to give the exact same name as your font so that it's easier for you to understand. Okay. Remember that, guys. So here I'm going to go font family. I'm going to name it as Futura. Okay, because I'm going to be using this name only. And the URL is pass /fonts/futura/this. And that's it. See, just have to pass the path of the font that you're going to be using. And I'm passing the path of only this font as of now, but you can create multiple faces. Now let me show you how to use it. So let's say, for example, in this header, I write some content like, hello. For now, just to show you that it is working. Let's run this file. So copy the path. Paste it in here. Now you can see, guys, that font is looking like this as of now, right? Normal font. Now let's go ahead and let's apply that font family. So now, let's say header CSS dot header, dot header, and let's give it a font family. And now use this name that you have given. Use this name. Okay. So font family. And now let's see if it is working. Okay, it is not. Am I making a mistake? Wait. Futura. Okay, let me try normal one. Let me try the medium one. And I think the slashes are the issue. Okay, we have spaces here in the name. Okay, that might cause some issue, but let's see if it is working as of now. Yep, it's working. No issue about the spaces. If you search for it, it's coming directly. It's including these slashes. I think they are working as an escape character so that spaces are not considered. So no issues, guys. Once you start typing using this logic like this, /, it will definitely work. But why the first one is not working? That's my concern. See, that is not working. Okay, we'll see about that, but no issues. Just go ahead and, use anyone that you want. So I'm going to be using this regular one, medium, which is, so I'm going to be using this one, medium. That's it. Okay. So guys, are we cleared with this, everyone? Understood how to use and how to download a font and use it directly without installing it? So now we have created it, and you can use it n number of times in your whole web page by just passing font family Futura. Okay, very simple. So this is what you call as creating a font face. Okay, normally this is the most common approach on production. This is how they do it. They never install any font family in PC because you never know who is going to open your website either they will have your font that you're using or not. So normally you don't install any font, you simply keep it with your project, create a font face and use it. So even though a person is not having the font that you're using, they can still see it properly because it's with the project. They are not your website is not dependent on the PC. It is having the font with it. Okay. So yep guys, that's cool. Now let's move ahead. Let's remove all this stuff and let's start. Okay. So let's go. Header, I'm going to give it a height of around 70 pixels. Again, width of 100%. And background color for now, let's give it red, as we always do, some bad colors. And it's zoomed up. So let me just zoom out. Yeah, it is like this. Hi Nand, good evening buddy, good evening. And I think today I'm going to go with 60 pixel. I'm not liking the 70. That's looking too much. Yeah, 60 is fine. Now to this I'm going to give padding again. So padding from top bottom 0 pixel, from left right I'm going to give it around 10% today. Let's give it 10%. Okay. And now inside header I'm going to have first as my logo. So a div. Again guys, I'm not going to be using an image, but you can use any image for logo. Okay. As I always tell you, I don't have the images for logo, so I use just normal text. So let's go. Dot logo, width of something like 10%, height of around let's say same 60 pixels, and background color again yellow, just to see it properly. So yellow. Here we go. We have the logo area. Now let's just write some content in that. So I'll use a p tag and I'll write something like shop 360, something like that. Let's say shop 360. Okay, so you have it here, shop 360. Now let's center it quickly in the logo itself. So display of flex, justify content center, so that it becomes center horizontally, and align item center. I think now you'll be very comfortable with this, right everyone? I think now you're very comfortable with all this stuff, hopefully guys. Okay, so here we have it. And now let's give it font family of same Futura. Nice, it's changed. And now finally let's make it bold. So font weight bold. Let's see if it is getting bold. Yes, it's getting bold. And give it a font size as well. Let's see if bolder works here a little more. Nope. Let's try the number 800. No, it's the final size of Futura. So we have to go with this only, bold. That's the final boldness that Futura has. So we have to stick to it, and let's give it a size. So font size of around 40 pixels. Let's see. No, that's too much. 30 pixel. And yeah, fine. This is cool. This is cool. Or maybe 25 will be much more better. 25. Yep. And again, guys, you can use anything here. I'm just trying to use some logo, but you can have an image that will look much more better. Okay. You can choose any image, but logo is not our main concern. Our main concern is the other whole thing of this web page. Logo is not our main concern, so you can change it at any point of time. I'm just creating it for just okay. There is a formality. We need to have a logo. That's all. Now the main thing start the navigation and everything. So let's go, guys. So after this, I need to create a navigation. So for that, I'm going to be using a nav tag, as we always do. I think, guys, also you got comfortable with navigation, right? Till now, we have learned so much about it. So I think now you can create any kind of navigation in this world, right, everyone? Because we have seen it so many times now. So nav, let's say we get a class of navigation. So give it a class of navigation, and let's start navigation. Dot navigation. Let's give it a width of around 30%, and height exactly same, which will be 60 pixels, and background color, let's say for now blue. Okay. So now, guys, it's coming on the side, and we know why. So it's fine. It's coming on the bottom, right? It's coming just below it. So we know why. So leave it. And I need one more thing. So I'm going to have one more nav here, because it's going to be one more navigation, but give it a different class. So let's call it as, something like icons. Okay. Or let's call it as utils, because these are going to be my utilities. So let's call it as utils. Okay. So dot utils, width of 20%, height exactly same, which is 60 pixels, and background color, let's say for now something like purple. Okay, it's also gonna come below because these are all block elements. So now guys, how do we move them side by side? Everyone quickly tell me. Hi Positive, how are you buddy? Guys, come on, let's test your knowledge. How to put all three of them side by side inside the header? What do we do? Because by default they're block elements, so they're gonna come one below each other. Yes, we'll do that, don't worry. Yes. So guys, we just have to go to header and we just have to make them, we just have to tell the header that you're gonna be a flex box, so all the elements will go side by side like this. Amazing. And now we just need gaps. So for that, we'll just go and write justify content space between, and we'll have something like this. A navigation area in the middle. On the right side, we have an icon area and this. And I think I'm going to reduce the padding a little bit because this 10% padding is a little too much for today's site. So let's have a different design today. So let's give it 8%. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Okay. So now then, guys, let's go and let's create the navigation first, real quick. Going to be very easy. So for that, again, I'm going to be using ULLI. So ULLI, let's call it as, home. Let's say featured, something like that. And let's say something like, products. Let's say something else. What can I have? Categories. That should be it. Let's go for 4 navigation links. Okay, and give it a class. Give a class to the UL of nav-links, and to all the LIs, I'm gonna give a class of nav-link. Again, the same logic of giving class names, singular and plural. So giving all of them class names. Okay, and my bad, I gave an extra space here. So sorry. Yep, that should be fine. Now by default, we know how they come, right? They come like this, one below each other. You can see that, right? But I want them side by side. So for that, again, we'll go to now, we'll write some CSS for nav links, which is the UL. So first of all, I'll ask the UL, which is nav links, to have exactly same width as navigation. So width of 100%, height of same 60 pixels, and background color, let's say again yellow. So it should cover the whole navigation. Yes, it is covering the whole navigation. You can see that. But I also want them side by side, these text. So for that, display flex. And also, guys, we need to remove these dots. We don't need them. So list dash style dash type, none. And here we go. All good, all fine. Now I want these LIs to be in center. So for that, align items center. So now they'll be vertically centered. Nice. And we can have justify content space between, so that we'll have something like this. Nice. And finally then we can have font family, again Futura, and that's nice. Okay, all good till now, everyone, hopefully. So something good. Nice. And I think the font size can be a little bigger there. So the web page is blank. I'm not able to see it. How come it is blank? Guys, everyone, can you guys see it? Everyone, can you please confirm? Guys, can you guys see the whole web page? Nand, can you please? I think you're a little behind. Maybe just click on the live ones, buddy. Click on the live ones, Nand. I think you're a little behind. Maybe. Just click on live ones. Just click on live ones. None? Yeah, now it's okay. That's good. Okay. Utpal was asking some doubt, right? What was the doubt? If we put those all links inside a tag, inside a tag. Okay, inside a tag. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Why not? But normally, see, right now I'm not linking, but yeah, definitely you can put all those inside a tag. Completely fine. No issues in that. Yes. You can put them. Why not? So you can just go ahead and wrap it. Okay, don't wrap li with a directly because that won't look good. So inside the li, where you have the text, there you should go and put a tag. Okay, you can do something like this. So a tag, and right now you don't have any URL, so just href it to hash like this. So only if you want to navigate, then we should do it. Otherwise, there is no need, but let me just do it for you. Okay, so you can do something like this. Featured. products. Okay, and finally what was there? Here it was category. Okay, so you can just do it like this. And here we go. Now, because see guys, because you have given a tag, it's a link tag, that's why you'll get underline. Because it is getting created as a link now, because it's a tag. So to remove all that blue color and that underline, just take this a tag. So write something like this. Inside the nav links, we have a child called as nav link. Inside that we have a tag, right? Now again guys, you can give classes to those a tags, but I'm not planning on to doing that. So just a tag. What I want is color should be black, so it should not be blue. So now see it's black, and I don't want that underline of link. So just write text decoration none. So now that underline will be gone. Here we go, same thing, but now it's a link. Okay, so there is an issue with jQuery, doesn't run about section when I click on it. Okay, I have to check your code, buddy. So can you just put it on GitHub and share it to me on LinkedIn so I can check your code once? Okay, so do one thing positive, just put it on GitHub, upload it on GitHub, and share me that link of your GitHub, and I can check that and I can answer you there. Okay, so guys, the navigation is also done. Okay, and now finally let's go with this, and I think we can just make it a little bit bolder. Let's try that. So nav links, font weight, bold. Nice. Okay, let's try something else, like 400. Let's see. Do we have a regular font for Futura? Let's see. We have medium, light, and heavy. We have a heavy font. Fine, I think that should be fine. Okay, this is nice. This is fine. No issues. All good. Let's just make it bold. We just need the bold one. But actually, I'm not planning to use the bold one. This looks too bold. It looks nice, but it's kind of too bold for us. Or it is exactly looking same like logo, but that's fine. Let's keep it for now. We can change it afterwards. Let's keep it for now. Now guys, let's go with the icon logic quickly. So let's start with that. The same logic guys, there also I'll be creating a ULLI. Okay, so we can give the same class so that it does the exact same thing. Getting my point, everyone? So same class, give it the class of nav links, because we'll be following the same technique. We just want all the icons in center vertically and some space between them. So you can give the exact same class. So the same CSS will be applied. So nav links, and you can have a li, which is having a class of nav link, and then because of this guys, we don't have to worry. See, the same CSS is getting applied. Okay, and now rather than putting text, we'll be putting some icons. So let's have a icon of heart for the likes. So something like liked product. So we can have this one, heart. So copy it. A little, Naveen, a little, only 30 minutes, so no issues. We are just on the header, so you have not missed the important part as of now, so don't worry. The important part is still there, so don't worry. So guys, okay, here we go. The heart icon is here. Now, same logic. One more li. Let's have, cart icon. So we need a cart icon as well. Cart. So we can have this one. This looks fine. Guys, suggest me some more icons that we can have. A user icon for login. Okay, so we can have a user icon for login. So let's have a user icon for login. Okay, so we can have this one. And one more guys, one or two more quickly. What else can we have? Let's see, do we have something for like wish list, something like that? Do we have wish list icon? No, we don't have anything for wish list. So what else can we have? Search, yes, nice, search icon. Good idea, very good idea. Let's have a search icon. One last, quickly. One last icon. I need 5 icons. One last. Come on. For now, let's just check it at least, and then we can have one more icon. Yep. I need one. Okay. I think I should reduce the width of this. The width is too much. So let's go to this utils and reduce its width to around 10%. Let's see how does it look. Yep, this is fine. And guys, one more icon. How to make dark mode? We just need a little bit of JavaScript for that. Positive vibes. We just need a little bit of JavaScript to make dark mode. So don't worry, maybe tomorrow when we are creating dashboard, I can teach you how to convert into dark mode. What say guys? Do you want to see tomorrow's website in that way, where I have a light mode and dark mode option? What say? Guys, so we'll do that. Don't worry. I'll also do that. No issues. Okay. Okay, guys, one more icon, because I don't want this icon. So yeah, definitely I'll be making tomorrow's website having a light mode and dark mode, both. Okay, I think we can go for, something like, let's say, money icon, something like that. Do we have a notification icon? Notification, something like that. Okay, let's have a mail icon, envelope icon, which will, make a field of notification, something like that. Yeah, good idea actually. Positive notification, very good, very good. Okay, so now let's see how it is looking. Okay, good. So we have 5 icons and this header and everything is looking nice. And now guys, we can keep it. Let's go to banner and then we'll remove its color. What say guys? Don't worry, we know, right? It is not looking good because of the red and yellow color. Once we remove all the colors, then this will start looking very, very good. You know that, right? Every time we do it, we'll keep it looking bad for some time. And then after some time, we'll remove this, all the colors, and make it look good. Okay, so guys, let's go with the banner now, everyone. Let's go with the banner. So banner area. Okay. So now for this, we'll be having a section, and we'll be giving it a class of banner. And now I'm thinking I should increase the height a little bit of this header. So let me just go, and make it 670 pixels. And now all the childs are depending on it, so I have to make 70 there as well. Or I should have just done 100% for childs. That would have solved the whole issue, but that's fine for now. It's okay. Some mistakes, but it's okay. Not a big mistake, so it's cool. Yeah, 70 looks nice. Now then, let's go. Banner. So here we go, guys. Banner, CSS. Banner. And I'm thinking this is the light one. Okay, fine, it's getting bold. It's okay. May I know the live class time? Prabhu, every day it's 5 o'clock, buddy. It's 5 o'clock. Okay, so 5 o'clock every day. Banner, let's give it a width of 100%. Yes, Utpal, that's actually amazing. And welcome to everyone who is new, guys. Welcome to everyone. And I hope that you guys enjoy this stream, everyone. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video, guys. That will help me a little bit. It will motivate me a lot. Okay, so width 100%, and let's give it a height of around, 700 pixels. And also a background color for now. So background color of gray. Okay, a little more bigger. I need my banner to be, so 800 pixels. Nice. This is my banner size. And now, guys, we'll go ahead and remove all the bad colors from the header quickly and make it look good. So remove the purple, remove the yellow. Right? This is the most satisfying task. Removing the bad colors to make our things look good. Remove this. And I'm actually planning on to use a good logo. This logo is not looking that great. And guys, the colors also, it's black. I don't want it to be black. So let's go to header and give a color of, a little grayish color to this navigation. So rather than giving it black, guys, let's do something like inspect it and give it a good color. Let me put it on side. I need this text to have a good color. So rather than giving black, yes, this might look very better. Black sometimes look good, but in this side it's not looking that great. Okay, so where is our A tag, A tag, A tag? No black. I want this color to be there. And same for our icons, guys. So actually give it here as well. Nice. Let's see. Yep, now it's good. And also to the icons, I want to increase the font size. So navlink I, which is our icon, right, everyone? You can see it here. Okay, so navlink I. So to the I want to give font size of 20 pixels. Nice. This looks nice now. And I think now I'm planning on to increase the width a little bit to maybe 12% because now it's a little bit crumbled. Yeah, that's nice. This is nice. Okay. All good, everyone? And I think let's remove the bold from here for a second. Yeah. And we can increase the font size of this now. So font size to 20 pixel. Too much, maybe 18 pixels will be fine. Yep, this is nice. Congratulations, Utpal. Congrats, buddy. Congrats. Really happy for you. Really happy for you. I want project 05 series in Mern stack. Definitely, Sushil. We can try that, buddy. Definitely. Definitely, we are planning for that. This series will be for everything. Right now, it's for HTML, CSS, JS. It will be for Mern stack. It will be for, mean, for Node.js. Everywhere we'll be doing this for every technology. 17. Yeah, this looks kind of nice. So yeah, all good. Now we have a navigation and we have this as well. Now guys, let's go with the banner, everyone. And in future, guys, I might change this logo because it's not looking that great. But for now, let's keep it. Okay. Now, I already have some banner images, guys. So here we go. I have some banner images like this. Okay, so I'll be using the banner image. Okay, so let's go. So you can also use a background image here. So we can go to banner. And inside the banner, actually, I want to create one thing. So I'm going to create a div and I'm going to call it as slide. Okay, slide. And to this slide, I'm going to give exact same height width as parent. So width of 100%, height of 100%. That means exactly same as banner. Okay, same height as parent, same width as parent. And for now, give it a background color of red. So guys, I hope you understand, right? Everyone, it's covering the whole banner, this slide, this particular div. And now, Suraj, sir, every time Navbar is creating and showing us. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. I'm going to be showing all that. See, this 5-day 5 project is mainly for design, right? So in this 5-day 5 project, we are focusing mainly on design, Suraj. But when we start focusing on backend and databases, then I'll show you how to create a cart page, product page, and everything. Don't worry. This 5 days 5 projects were only for designing, right? 5-day 5 web design projects. Once we finish up, master the design logic, then I'll be showing you how to create cart page, product page, and all that stuff. Don't worry. Definitely. And why I'm creating landing pages? Because those are the ones which are very tough to create, right? Other pages are kind of simpler. They have some textual and basic image content like list of products and all that stuff, right? But here, landing pages are always having multiple content, different kind of content. That's why we are mainly focusing on landing pages. And in every project, we are trying to create some other stuff, something different. Sometimes we are having carousels, sometimes we are having animations and different kind of design. Okay, Suraj, but don't worry. We'll be also coming up with that. Don't worry, buddy. Okay, now guys here, let's go ahead and give it a background image. So background image URL, and I'm going to be using my slide image for this. So images and the first slide. Let's see how does it look. Fine, see, all settled up. Looks fine, right, everyone? Got it, guys? And since it's a background image, technically the div is empty. Okay, technically the div is empty, so I can write whatever I want and it will come on top of the image. See that, everyone? It's coming on top of the image. You can see that the content is coming on top of the image. This is what we wanted. That's why we gave a background image. But we can also give an image here, guys. But for that, then we have to go for position and all that stuff, right? That's why we simply used background image. Okay, and now we can go for some content. So let's create one more div inside it, and let's give it a class of slide details. Okay, so dot slide hyphen details. Okay, so width of let's say 40%, height of around, actually no height, we can just have padding here. So let's go for padding of 40 pixel from all around. And for now, let's give it a background color of red so that we can see it properly. So now let's go. And guys, here we go. It's here. Now I want to move it here, and I think 40% is too much width. So I should give it 20, and that should be enough for us. Yeah, nice. Or maybe 25 according to our content. Nice. Now I want to move it in center. So first of all, to the parent, I have to give display flex and align items center. So that should come in center now vertically, and horizontally I just want to move it a little bit. That's all. Not big, just a little bit. So to this I can give padding as well to the slide. So padding left, from only left side, padding left of 10%. Let's see, a little more, maybe 20%. Yeah, this is fine. This is where I want my content to be. Is that clear, guys? Everyone, I hope you're understanding everything till now, guys, hopefully. Okay, now let's start with the content, and also I think we can give a width of 27. Yep. Now then, let's put the content, guys. So inside this I am gonna create a h1, and I'll write top quality, something like quality fashion deals, something like that. So just some dummy text. Here we go, top quality fashion deals. And here also, guys, in this case, same font family, font family Futura. Nice. Do padding left 20 and left 20 makes any difference? Left 20, left is a different property, it's not for padding. Left is a different property. Padding left is padding. Only left, it's a property used with positions, Utpal. It's not used for performing padding. It's used for movement of elements. Yes. So it's a different thing. Padding is not for movement. When I gave padding to my slide, we created an extra space around it. See that? So we didn't move the red element. We just created an extra space. See, I gave a padding from left side. See that? So we didn't move it. We just gave a padding. Okay, that is not the actual height width. The actual height width is this. That's why that red box is getting created in the content area. This is just the padding. Okay, nice. Now to this h1, I want to give some size. So let's not give it a class. Instead of giving it a separate class, you can just do .slide details h1. I want you to have a font size of around maybe 30 pixels. Let's see. A little more, maybe 35 pixels. Yeah, this is fine. Top quality fashion deals. And I also want a p tag in there. So p tag with some dummy content that we always have. But that's too much. I don't need this much. So let's remove some of them. That is again a little too much. I need only 1 or 2 lines. So yeah, that should be fine. Now it's only 1 line of text. So yeah, this is cool, guys. All set. And I think here I can have a font size of 40 pixels. Yeah. And now after this, guys, finally we'll be having a button. So button, let's give it a class of button, btn. And here I'll be writing, explore more, something like that. Okay, now let's style it quickly. Button. So dot btn. Let's say something like padding. So padding from top bottom 12 pixel, from left right 20 pixel. Let's see how big it is becoming. That's fine. A little more from left right, maybe 25 pixels or maybe 30 pixels. Yeah, this is nice. And now I want the button's background color to be black, and also same with border. Border will be also border 1 pixel solid black. Nice. And now the text color should be white, and I want the text to be uppercase completely. So for that you have to use a property called as text transform uppercase. Okay, all good now. And guys, now I need to convert into flexbox so that I can arrange them very easily. So let's go to the parent, which is slide details, and give it a display of flex. But as soon as we give flex, we know what will happen here. They will go side by side, but I want them one below each other. So for that we'll just go and do flex direction column. So can you tell me the shortcut key for shifting the page? Alt tab, Honey Pundir. I think you're talking about changing the page, right? So alt tab, just hit alt tab. That's all. Alt tab, alt tab. That's it. So to understand it properly, Honey, you can do one thing. press Alt tab and keep it pressed. So you can see the tabs change like that very easily. So you can just press it and see what's happening in the window. It will be very easy to understand then. But Alt tab is a shortcut, yes. So guys, now it's fine, and I don't want this button to be stretched. So for that, align items to the start. So flex start like this. Now the best part is I can give them some kind of row gap. Okay, so row gap of around, let's say, 15 pixels. Yes, for Windows, yes. I have not tried it with Mac yet because I don't have a Mac, but yeah, mostly for Windows it works perfectly fine, yes. Okay, now guys, I also want to give this button a little bit of radius, but today we'll be using a little different radius, a little more radius actually. Okay, you have Linux, oh that's nice, that's nice. So guys, to that button, we'll go and give border radius of 30 pixel. Let's see. Nice. So we want this radius today. Is that clear, guys? Something like this. And now we can simply go ahead and remove the red color. And we'll have something like this. Okay, and I think I should increase the font size to, let's say, 50 pixels. Yep. And maybe the gap a little more. So 25 pixels. Okay, see that, guys? So we have the content ready. And yep, I think that should be it. I don't know why I'm getting the urge to increase the size again and again. Yeah, this looks nice. This now looks nice. This is the perfect font size that we wanted. So see guys, now we have a proper slide, right? A proper image with some text, and that's good. See guys, so this is what we are trying guys here. Every day we are creating web design projects. So we have, just like our aim is 5 web design projects, but every day we are trying a different design, a different way of creating stuff, integrating different libraries and doing different things. So at the end of 5 days, you will be having a lot of knowledge of designing, and then we can also start with then for database and everything. So yeah, definitely we'll start that. So guys, all cleared everyone? And I think this text I might have made it a little more gray. Let me just make it a little more black, a little black, because that's too much gray. Yeah, this should be fine. Not exactly black, but a little blackish. Yeah, this should be fine. So let's change the color. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yep, here we go. For comment, it's control slash for commenting, and also control slash for uncommenting. Same. Okay, so now guys, our banner is ready. Now don't worry, if we get time at the end, I'll also create a carousel for you. Okay, one slide is ready. Now we just have to create multiple slides, and just we need to write some JavaScript to make it work. Okay. Janaranjani, for shortcut, it's control and slash. That's all. Just go on that particular line and control slash. It will comment out that line. And again control slash to uncomment that line. If you want to comment multiple lines, select the number of lines and control slash. And again to uncomment, control slash. That's all. Control slash is the shortcut. Okay. So guys, done with the first banner, everyone. Ready? Can we move ahead now? Guys. And I think we can make the banner a little bit smaller. Maybe. Let's try to make it something like, around 750 or 700. Let's see if it looks good with 700. No, actually it's fine. Let's try 750. Yeah, this is kind of nice. 750 is nice. So guys, our header is ready, our banner is ready, and everything is looking cool, right? So now then, let's move ahead with the next section, which is going to be, according to process, this section now, the featured section. This is done, and now we are moving on to this. Okay, everyone, ready? And I hope you're enjoying it so far, guys. If you are, please don't forget to like the video, everyone. So let's go. So here we go. Featured section. Okay, again putting comment so that once you get this code, you can easily understand it. So again, guys, section. Give it a class of featured. Okay. Let's apply some CSS quickly to this featured. So featured section CSS. So dot featured. Same again, right? Same logic. Width of 100%, but no height. Only padding. From top bottom around 30 pixels. From left right I need nothing, so 0 pixels for now. and background color for now, let's give it red. And you can see now it's here, everyone. This is the element. Okay. Now inside this, I need to follow this structure. Where is it? This structure. Okay. So let's go. This is the structure. So guys, we have 3 boxes. One box. In the second box, we have these 3 elements, and then the third box. So we have in total 3 boxes, guys. Okay. So let's create the first 3 boxes first. Okay. So div, give it a class of featured hyphen box hyphen 1. Okay, and we'll have 3 boxes. So second box, so featured box 2, and third box, so featured box 3. And the reason I'm giving them different classes, because I want them to have different CSS. That's why I'm giving them different classes, guys. Okay, but there are multiple ways to work with it, so that's fine. So featured box 1, featured box 2, featured box 3, and now let's go dot featured hyphen box hyphen 1, to which I'm going to give a width of 30%. Okay, and a height of around, let's say, 500 pixel. And for now, background color of green. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? Let's see. Here we go. We have it here. And actually, I don't want this padding to be here. This padding I don't need, actually. So let me just remove it quickly. So actually, let's remove the whole padding. I don't need any kind of padding, so that's fine. I want it to be attached to the top. Or maybe we can have around 10 pixel padding. That should be fine. Just as small as 10 pixel. Yeah, something like this is enough. Okay, all good, all clear, all clear. That's all good. Okay. Now then, once we are done with this, then I need a second box. So let's create the second box. Featured box 2. Now to featured box 2, let's go dot featured box 2. I need you to have a width of 38%, bigger than the parent, bigger than the previous one, bigger than your previous sibling, which is featured box 1. So VS Code have a shortcut key for copy paste, a code which is shift all down. Yes, 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 yes. I normally don't use it a lot, but yes, it is there. It is there. Yes, yes. I normally don't use it a lot because I don't have the habit, actually. That's the problem. Because previously, before VS Code, I used to use Sublime Text a lot. Yes, yes, Akib, yes, buddy, yes. And it's all because of you guys. So guys, now again, they are side by side. We know what to do, right? To put them, sorry, again, they are one below each other. So we know what to do, right? To put them side by side. You just have to go to the parent and display of flex. And here we go. Nice. And we need a third box as well. So let's go featured box 3. Okay. The same CSS as featured box 1. And here we go, guys. Now I need to put some gaps. That's why I gave it 38%. So now, guys, 30%, 30% is 60%, 38%. So in total, it is 98%. So now I can use that 1% to create gap between them. Right, everyone? So let's go. Or in here, I don't have to create gaps. I can just put, because there are only 3 elements, so justify content, space between. That should be enough. Something like this. But that gap is a little too much, actually. So rather than 38, I'm going to give it 39. I need a very small gap. Yep, this is fine. Okay, this is what I needed, guys. All cleared, everyone? Small, thin gap, which is exactly similar to our top gap as well. So now we have 3 boxes. Okay. It's fun to watch something and understand. That's great, Yannick. That's great, buddy. And I'm happy that you guys are understanding. So now then, guys, let's start creating content for each and one of them. Okay, let's start creating the content now. Let's go. So in the first one, now guys, here I'm going to be using positions a little bit. Okay, so please focus. Okay, please focus. So now guys, see, I'm going to create some elements inside this. I'm going to create some elements inside my first box. But to those elements, I am going to give position. But right, if I give a position of absolute to the element, it will go to the viewport. That's why I have to give this parent a position so that the child doesn't go to the viewport and it goes to the parent only. Okay. So I hope everyone who knows position is understanding it. But again, guys, if you don't know positions, I would recommend to watch one of my sessions, which is mastering CSS from scratch. There on day 3, I have taught about positions in detail. You can understand positions completely there. But if you know it, no issues. So first, see, I'm going to create a div here, to which I'm going to call as bg hyphen, something like bg hyphen image. Because guys, for an animation, there is an animation that I need to do. That's why I'm giving position here. Okay, there is an animation that I want to do. Exactly, Kritika. Exactly. So guys, creating bg image. So first of all, let's create it. So dot, or we can put it down here. It's fine. So dot bg hyphen image. I want it to be exactly same as parent. So width 100%, height 100%, and background color, let's say yellow. Now you will see it's covering the whole parent. See, it's covering the whole parent. But now if I give it a position of absolute, what will happen? It will go to the viewport. That's why now it will style according to the parent, the viewport. Sorry, not the parent, the viewport. See, that's why it's becoming full width, because it's getting styled or it's getting positioned according to the full screen viewport. I don't want that. I want this element to behave or to position according to its parent, which is featured box 1. That's why I also have to give position to its parent, but a position that doesn't hurt anything. So for that, we can go for relative, and that's it. Now it's fitting properly in the parent. This is what we want to do, because guys, whenever you give position of absolute to any element, it will either go to the viewport or to the nearest positioned parent or ancestor. So in this case, that's why to its ancestor I gave a position, so that this element bg image doesn't go to viewport or to the screen. It should only go to its parent, which is featured box 1. That's why a position relative. Okay, and guys, if you want to learn more about positions, I have a complete series of CSS. There you can watch it very easily. Div bg image shortcut for creating a div with class name. Shortcut is very easy. If you want to, guys, see, if you ever want to create a shortcut, right, you can just do this div dot bg image like this and press a tab. So it will be created in a shortcut. I don't like this shortcut a lot. That's why I don't use it. But this is the shortcut if you ever want to use it. But guys, I hope that you're familiar with positions, so that is not very tough to understand. But if you ever want, it's fine. Okay. Now then, guys, let's go and let's start. Okay. BG image, and now inside this, I want an image element. So img src. Here I'll just put like something like product, anything, any dummy data. Relative, Naveen, relative means according to its original place. Absolute means either to the viewport or to the nearest positioned ancestor. Is it clear, Naveen? So guys, everyone, are we clear till now, guys? Everyone, please tell me how we are using these positions. And please, guys, if at all you're confused with positions a little bit, I would really suggest you to watch one of my sessions where I have completely explained about positions. Okay. So everyone else, just confirming once, are we cleared, guys? Okay. So to the parent, I gave relative, and to the child, I gave absolute, so that it doesn't go to anyone else. It should go to its parent. That's why parent should have a position as well. Okay. Nice. And now, guys, let me remove the absolute for some time, because I want to do something. After that, I'll again get it. Keep the parent relative, that's fine, which will do nothing. But I'm removing the absolute because I want to show you some problem. And then by using absolute, I'll solve it, so you'll understand it better. Okay. So first of all, image. So dot slash images slash, I want to use, where is it? Yeah, shop clothing. I want to use this image. Let's see if it is fitting there perfectly. Nice. But it's quite big, everyone. So let's quickly, make it small. So to this image, so dot bg image img, I want to just ask you to have a width of 100%, exactly same as parent. So it goes like this, but you can see it's still not that size. So I think I should increase the size of my elements a little bit now. Okay. So let's go. Let's ask it to have 700 pixel height to all of them, to the parent. So 700 pixels. Let's see if it is fitting now. Yeah, it's kind of fitting now. See that, everyone? Right? And also to the child. Child is already 100%, so that's fine. Okay. So now it's almost fitting there. Is that clear, guys? Everyone understood? So if I remove the image, you can see element is this much. And to match the image size, I increase the size of the element. So now image is quite fulfilling the size. Nice. And now you can see a little bit of the image is going outside. You can see that, right? A little bit of the image is going outside. So for that, I'm going to ask the BG image that whatever goes outside, overflow hidden. And see, now the image is perfectly fitting inside my div because any extra overflow is now hidden. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? Hopefully. Now, see, the reason, sorry, got call, it blocked screen. Yes, so just overflow hidden, nothing big. I just increased the size because the image size was too large. That's why I increased the size of the BG image. Initially it was 500 pixel, now it is 700 pixel. Is that cleared, Utpal? So I just increased the size of the yellow div so that it can fit the image properly. That's all. Okay, that's it. And overflow hidden because the image was still a little bit bigger. See that? It's having some extra size here. So that's why to the yellow div, which is containing the image, I gave overflow hidden. So here we go. Now guys, why do I need position here? Let me tell you why I need position. So let me tell you now. See. So what I'm planning is, after this BG image, I'm going to create one more div. And let's call it as overlay, something like that. Now see guys, why I'm creating it. So inside my parent in featured box 1, I have a BG image and I also have an overlay. Okay, now let me style the overlay quickly so that you understand what I'm trying to do. Okay, so dot overlay, same height as parent, so width 100%, height 100%, and background color, let's say red, or not red. For now, let's give it, something like green. Now see guys, we have two elements in the parent. Yes or no, everyone? We have two elements in the parent. So in this case, let's remove the image for some time. See, our parent is featured box 1, which is of 700 pixel height. But inside that, I have two child, BG image and overlay. So in total, they are taking 1400 height. So we have two childs. Is that clear, everyone? See, let me show you again if at all you're confused. This is the size of my featured box 1. You can see the highlighted area. This is my size, but inside that we have two children. One is BG image, one is overlay. So in total, they are taking exact same height as the parent. So if the parent height is 700 and BG image is also taking 700 and overlay is also taking 700. So both of them are taking 1400, and that's why you can see this overlay is going outside the parent. Is that clear, guys? The overlay is getting outside the parent. Understood, everyone? But I don't want this. I want the BG image and the overlay on top of each other. I want them to be stacked. I don't want them to be like this. Exactly. So now what we'll do is either to the overlay or to the BG image, to anyone. So actually I want the overlay on top. So you know what I should do? I should create overlay first, technically. I want the overlay on top. So overlay and BG image. So now let's get the image back so that you can see it. So see guys, overlay is on top and image is at the bottom. So now to the overlay, I'm going to give position of absolute. And once you give absolute, it leaves this original place. So whatever is below it will come behind it. And I want that only. I want the image to come behind overlay. And see, now the image is behind overlay. Both of them are on top of each other, guys. See, overlay is here and BGM is also there. See, when I highlight, it's highlight the same area. So both of them are there. Is that cleared, guys? Everyone understood now what I was trying to do? Okay. Now on the overlay, I just need a simple button, nothing else. So button, I'm going to give it a class of btn. And in there, I'm going to write something like shop clothing. So guys, see, we have a button now, but I want this button towards the bottom. So for that, I'm going to go to overlay and style it. I'm going to give it a display of flex. See, the button is becoming full, but I don't want it. So I want the align items towards the bottom. Sorry, flex end, not bottom, flex end. So it will come down here. but not exactly at the end. So I can give some padding to the overlay. So padding of around, something like 10% from all sides. Let's see. Nice. And also justify content center. See that, guys? We have the shop clothing, and now just remove the color overlay color, that is green, and now you can see the image, and on top of that you can see the button. Is that cleared, guys, what I was trying to do? Everyone, is it cleared now? Understood? This is what I was trying to do. Hopefully it's cleared. Okay. Yes, you can also do center. No, I don't want this button in center. I wanted it at bottom. If I give center, it will come in the center, right? That's why I give padding. See, I said align items flex send, so it was going towards the end. Okay, but if I do center, this button will also come in center. I don't want the button in center. I want the button just to have a little bit of gap. That's why I simply gave padding of 10% from all sides. So on bottom also we have padding now. So you can see to that overlay element, it's having padding. See that? The content area is only this much. It's having padding. See the highlighted area? It's the padding. Okay? That's it. And I also don't want this button to be black color. I want this button. So now, guys, let it follow the BTN class. Because of BTN class, it's becoming black. Why do you use overlay? So that, we can have the button on top of the image. I wanted the button on top of the image. So we have to use position if I want something on top of something. Now, yes, we could have used background image, but I'm not using background image because isn't it just same with the photo? No, because now I also want to apply an animation on this image separately. That's why I can't go with background image in this case, because I cannot apply animation on background image separately. But now this is a separate image element, so I can apply a background, some animation on there, some manipulation on there. Getting it, Yannick? That's why I wanted the button and the image to be a separate element. Otherwise, I use a background image here. See, in the carousel, in the banner, I used a background image. I could have done the same thing here to make it easier. But no, I used a stacking logic by using positions so that this image can be animated separately. Is it clear, Yannick? Wait, I'll show you. Don't worry. Now see, guys, and I think I'm just thinking that I should increase the width a little bit to 31%. So 31 or maybe 32. So 32 and 32 and 35. So yeah, something like this. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, all cool, guys. Now, yeah, I'll make it responsive. Honey, don't worry. Today is the plan to make it responsive only. So I am definitely going to make things responsive. Yes. Now, guys, let's quickly go ahead and change the color of this button. But I have already given it a class BTN. Because of that, it's becoming black. But I want it to be having the same shape. That's why I'm not going to remove this class. Because of this class only, it's having this shape. But I'll give it one more class called as BTN white. Okay, and by this class, I'm going to give it some color. So BTN white, background color white, and border also. So border 1 pixel solid white, and color now can be, we have this color, right, for text, so we can use the same color. See that, guys? Everyone understood what I was doing? And you can also give it a little bit of box shadow, so you can just go ahead and give it a box shadow. So box shadow 0 0, because I want shadow from all sides. So 2 pixels gray. Let's see, a little more smudge maybe. So 5 pixels. Yep, see that, guys? Now you have a shadow there. Can you see that? Can you notice that, guys? A little bit of shadow is there now. And maybe light gray will be much more better color. I don't want it to be gray. I want it to be light gray. See now, there's a shadow, very light shadow. You can't, but if you notice, you can see it. There's a shadow. Okay, only if you can notice, only if you see it properly. Okay, there's a light shadow, and that should be it for now. Is that cleared, guys? What we did here, everyone? Hopefully. And I think the width was initially fine. I should not give it 32. 30 was fine. 30. 39 and 30. Okay, now, guys, let me show you what animation I wanted to do on this BG image. Okay, so see, Very simple. So whenever I hover on BG image, I want something to happen to the image. So whenever I hover on BG image, I want something to happen to the image, and that is going to be transform scale to 1.5 or maybe 1.2. Let's see if it is working. Oh, sorry. No need to do this, just the image, because inside BG image you have image, right? So yeah, whenever I hover on BG image, inside that I have an image to which I want to apply this, and let's see if it is working. Oh, am I making a mistake? Oh, BG image is behind it. Guys, you cannot hover on BG image because on top you have overlay, right? Everyone, on top you have overlay. We can't see it, but we have that on top, right? You cannot hover on BG image. On top you have overlay. So now you have to follow a different approach. Now you have to mention the parent, which is featured box 1. Whenever you hover on featured box 1, that's the main parent, okay, which is containing everything. I want to work on image, and let's see that, guys, but it's happening too fast. So transition 0.2 seconds, and now you'll see something like this. See that, guys? But because of that, see, the button goes away because of the Z indexing. It's happening because of the Z indexing. So to that button, I'm going to give a Z index. So Z index of any greater number, like 20, so that it doesn't go behind. And see that, guys, what we wanted. Everyone cleared? This is what we wanted to do. Okay, and I think this scale is a little too much. Let's just make it 1.1. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, guys, hopefully it's clear till now. Hopefully all cleared as of now. Okay, now let's work on this third section quickly because it's exactly the same, guys. So you know what you need to do? You need to literally copy the exact same thing that you have in featured box 1. So copy the exact same thing that you have in featured box 1. Exact same thing in this featured box 3. Okay. And also make sure that featured box 3 is also having the exact same height. So featured box 3, you will also have 700 height now, just like featured box 1. Okay. And also featured box 2 will also have 700 height. So now, guys, see, same image, but I don't want the same image. But why the button is not visible here? Haven't we created the button? We have the button. What's the issue? Strange. Why can't I see the button here? Let me just check quickly, guys. Okay, it's here, but why it's not visible? Strange, very strange. Are we making some mistake here? And also, first of all, let's apply animation to this as well. Same, guys, same animation. Where is featured box 1 hover? Just like that. You will do exact same thing. So comma for featured box 3 as well. I want to do the exact same thing. Featured box 3 hover image. See, it's working. But where's the button? Why is my button not visible here? It's the exact same CSS. What's the issue? Very strange. Oh, it's here, but why it is not visible? Oh, it's going outside. But why it is going outside? Oh, guys, we forgot. See, guys, everyone understood. That's why we give position relative to parent. To featured box 1, we have given position relative, but to featured box 3, we haven't given position relative. So that's why overlay is going to the viewport. I don't want that. I want it to go to featured box 3. And that's why relative. And now see it's visible. Is that clear, guys? But now here I want a different image. So remove it. And here I want... Understood, guys, why we have relative now? Because again it was going to the viewport. I don't want that. I don't want it to go to the viewport. Okay, so here I'll be having shop sneakers. Let's see. Nice. And I can change the size of this button. Oh, sorry, the text of this button. So let's say shop sneakers, something like that. Cleared, guys? Everyone, are we cleared with this whole thing that's going on till now? All set? Guys? Confirmed? I hope everyone here is understanding the position logic, right? Guys, please confirm that quickly once. Guys? Kritika, Bhimrao sir. Okay. That is how the position is working. I forgot to give position to the featured box 3. That's why this image element and everything, the parent, the overlay and everything was going to the viewport. That's why it was getting big. But I wanted it to enclose inside the parent. Okay. So remember that. And let me guys just, I'm unable to see the chart. So let me just pop out the chart window quickly. Yeah, nice. Now it's fine. Okay. Now then guys, let's work in the center part. Let's quickly go there. And in the center part, I want things to be a little different. But guys, it's going to be almost similar. It's going to be almost similar. Okay. So please focus now. See, if you now notice this whole thing, guys, that is BG image, I have given width and height 100%. That means BG image's size depends upon what? Depends upon its parent. That means if the parent is big, this BG image, this overlay, they will also be big. If the parent is small, this BG image and this parent, this overlay, they will also be small. And that's the best part. Now see here, in my featured box 2, first of all, I'm going to create one div, to which I'm going to call, something like featured box 2 box 1, something like that. So inside the featured box 2, I have one more box. Okay, everyone. Now let's give it some height and width. So featured box 2 box 1, that means this featured box is inside box 2 and it's box 1 of box 2. Guys, I hope you're getting the naming convention, everyone. Okay, cool. So let's go. And let me just put it separately, guys, featured box 2, so that you can understand it better. Let me put it separately, other than anything else. Or actually it's fine there, leave it. Okay, now featured box 2 box 1. So let's take it like this. Okay, now then give it a width of same 100% parent, and give it a height of around total is around I think 700 pixels, right? So I think in this case we can give around 340 pixels of height, and for now background color of, let's say, green. Okay, is that clear, guys? Understood? Simple. So we have around 340 pixels here, and I think we can give 345 pixels. Nice. Now see, guys, this featured box 2 box 1 can be a parent. So what I can do now is, see guys, please focus here. I can take the exact same thing, the overlay and BG image. Now as they depend upon, as the overlay and BG image depend upon its parent, if I put them inside featured box 2 box 1, they will take height and width according to what, guys? The parent. But because they also have positions, so the parent has to have a relative position. So let's go to the parent and give a position of a relative. And see, guys, now their height width depends upon the parent. That means in whatever div they will go, they will fit, because their height and width is 100%. That means whatever our parent size is. Understood, guys? So now they are fitting perfectly here as well. Is that clear, everyone? Guys, because BG image and overlay, they have width 100%, height 100%. So if parent size is this much, we'll take this much. If parent size is this much, we'll take this much. Understood, guys? All cool here, hopefully. Nice and simple, no tricky things. Hopefully. Okay. And guys, I'm also thinking, I'm actually thinking that I think I should give all of them a width of 33%, maybe. So featured box 1 33%, featured box 2 also 33%, and feature box 3 also 33%. Let's see how does it look. Yeah, this actually looks nice. You know, same sizing. And now I think rather than 700 pixels, we can go for around 600 pixels maybe. Or this is also fine. It's not bad. It's not that bad. Okay, fine. No issues. Now guys, we need to change the image here. So let's quickly go and change the image in featured box 2 box 1, which is this one. Change the image. Here I want classes. So we'll have an image like this. But see, the image is quite too small for that. That's why I was thinking of reducing the height. 700 is a little too much. So guys, let's reduce the height. Let's reduce the height. Let's reduce the height of everyone from 700 to, let's say, 600. Featured box 1 is also 600. Featured box 2 is also 600. And featured box 3 is also going to be 600. And because it's 600, now this will be around 300. Let's see. Yep, this is kind of fine. Or maybe we can do, but this is kind of fine actually, not bad. This is actually fine, looking good. Okay. Last one is good. We can also manage that way, but this is also fine. Like a little bit of squarish. It gives the effect of little squarish images. That's what I was thinking, like to make it a little squarish. Okay. So let's go for something like 570 in this case. Guys, what is the half of 570, everyone? I think it's 250 plus 45, say 35, right? 285, something like that. So here I'm going to give around 280 pixels. Now it should be fine. Yep, this is kind of nice. This is what I like. Okay, this is kind of fine, guys. Squarish, proper squarish. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. So just reduce their height. This is nice. Now, guys, first is also done, and there I actually want to write shop sunglasses, something like that. Okay, and I think to overlay, I should not give 10%. I should give 5%. Yep, this is nice. So little on the downside. Okay. Now guys, see, just like you created box 1, everyone. Just like you created box 1, same logic, but box 2. So featured box 2, box 2. Inside box 2, we have one more box. And to this box 2, also I'm going to give some height and width. But now guys, see the technique. I want it to have a half width. From like, so not 100%. Here it will have a width of around 50%, or maybe something like, you know, okay, fine, yeah, 49.5%, and height of exactly same, which is 280 pixels. So 280 pixels, and let's give it a background color of. And also, guys, for now, let me just comment out this. So first of all, you can see the box. I'm going to give it a background color of red. Guys, can you see that? The box. And not red. Let's give it green so that you can see it properly. See that, guys? Everyone? Understood, everyone? See this? Okay. Second box. And just like that, I need one more box. The third box. Guys, don't worry. After this, everything is easy. Here only this was a little tricky part, but after this, everything is easy. And only because of position, sometimes people get confused in this. Other than that, it's very easy. So we'll have one more thing. Now, guys, to its parent. Now, guys, to its parent, we'll go. See, now we have 3 boxes. Okay, one below each other. Sunglasses box, then this box, then this box. Now we'll go to its parent, and we'll give it a display of flex. But now they will go side by side. I don't want it. So now, flex wrap, like this, and also justify content space between. like this. Is it clear, everyone? Guys, understood what we were doing? Okay, and now finally, you can just go ahead and uncomment this thing from here, and you will see you have one more image. But here I don't want to use this image, guys. And also, yeah, don't forget, guys, position relative to all of them, so that the child doesn't go outside. Position relative, position relative. And now change the image, everyone. Here I need something like do we have anything? Shop bags. So I have a different image here, and just like that, guys, copy this overlay, same thing here. What was flex wrap? See, basically by default, whenever you do display flex, right? So what happens, even if you have many elements, like 10, 20 elements, and even if there is not enough width, flex wrap will always, so by default, flex box always try to put everything in a single line. So even if there is no width available, flex box will try to put everything in single line. Even though it is bigger than the parent, it will try to put everything in single line. So by giving flex wrap, you're saying that whatever is going beyond my width, put it in the next row. Is that clear? So that's what it did. That's what it did here in this case. We had 3 elements. It was trying to put everything in a single line. See, if I do it, if I remove that flex wrap, see, even though I can clearly see that this sunglass, this box cannot go side by side, but still see what flex box is. It tries to put them side by side by reducing their width. Even though I'm not asking it to reduce the width, it is trying to reduce the width and put them in a single line. By default, this is what flexbox does. So we say no, wrap it. Please wrap the content, if at all it goes bigger. And now, guys, in the final box, let's take the same thing again and change the image to something like shop sandals. See that, guys, everyone? And now the final task, guys. What is the final task, everyone? Removing the colors, right? Our most loved task. Remove the yellow, remove the green, remove this green as well, remove the green, remove this green as well, remove the purple, and finally remove the once again green, and finally remove the red, and you should have something like this. See that, everyone? Understood what we were doing? Now see, it looks so much better, right? And also, guys, let's apply animations to these as well, which will be very simple. See, that was in featured box 3. That overlay was in featured box 3. This overlay is in featured box 2. Okay, featured box 2, box 3, not directly in featured box 2. Guys, understand the logic here, everyone. See, this box and this box, they directly have the overlay. But then we have a third box here, inside which I have 3 more boxes. And those boxes, small boxes, are behaving like this big box. Understanding the point, guys? Everyone? Getting the point here? Got it, guys? Understood? This box and this box, they directly have the overlay and the image. But then the third box here has 3 more boxes inside it. And they are having the overlay and the image, which is exactly similar to them. Okay? And now, guys, finally, let's apply animation to them. So we have written one line, right? We can use the same line again. Where is that one line of animation? Okay, let's put it at the last. Okay, so whenever I hover on featured box 1, I want to perform something on image. Whenever I hover on featured box 3, I want to perform an image. But guys, featured box 2, we don't hover on that. We hover on featured box 2, box 1. Featured box 2, box 2. Featured box 2, box 3. Okay, so we have a different box here. So same logic, but not on featured box 2, because we don't hover on featured box 2. We hover on featured box 2, box 1. And just like that. And guys, you can put it like this, okay? If it is getting a little bit messier, you can put it like this. And I don't know why I have 2 spaces here. I just have 1 space. Featured box 2, box 2 hover. And I want to work on image. and finally featured box 2, box 3. When I hover on featured box 2, box 3 onto its child image, I want to apply same. And now see guys, finally animations everywhere. See that guys? Understood the whole point of what we were doing till now? Hopefully. Looks nice, right? Yes, yes, honey, you can find it on Pexels. You can also go to some sites and inspect them, and then you can go in their sources and you can find it. So there are a lot of places. So in today's lecture, I understood how to use positions. That's amazing, Komalpreet. That's amazing. That's really amazing. And guys, yeah, we have to change the content of the button, right? So let's go with shop sandals, something like that, and shop bags, something like that. And now it's nice. See? So shop clothing, sunglasses, bags. So now guys, featured area is done. And this was the trickiest area, guys. In the whole web page, this was the trickiest area, and it's done now. Okay. Inherit the property. See, when you give width 100%, height 100%, that's also inheriting the properties only, right? Taking the same width. Okay, but in this case, we are not inheriting. In this case, we are not inheriting anything. Is that cleared? No, I'm actually planning on to use black, white here and there. So here black, then here white, then after some time I'll again use black, something like that. Okay. So guys, let's move ahead now and let's go with the next section, which is going to be, now we have to move to the next slide, which is going to be the product section, right? This one. So guys, let's go and let's create it. Okay, the trickiest one is done, guys. This was the trickiest one. Okay, the trickiest one, and it's done. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little tricky to understand, but guys, you have to practice. You have to sit and practice it. If you want to master positions and how to do stuff like this, you have to sit and practice it. That's why I showed you everything one by one, how I settled the things. Okay, and this will be only understandable to you if you at least know the basics of CSS. If you don't know any CSS, then it might get a little tough for you. So I would suggest you to please go ahead and watch my mastering CSS from scratch session. There I've explained complete CSS in detail, positions, margins, backgrounds, paddings, everything. Okay, if you only want to understand CSS from scratch, then you can watch that as well. Now then guys, let's move ahead to the next section, which is going to be the product section. Shall we? The trickiest part is done. So now products section, and this should be fairly easy. And guys, here also I've actually planned really cool animation. So guys, see, every day when we design something, we are trying something different. Even though we are designing, but the idea changes, the trick changes, we change the animation. So after these 5 days, you'll be having a lot of knowledge on how to create web pages. Okay, different kind of web pages. Overlay, what positive? What about overlay, buddy? What about overlay? Can you please tell me what about overlay here? We have the overlay, right? What's the confusion in overlay? So guys, let's go ahead and let's create a section. Section, class, products. Okay. Here we go, products, CSS. Sir, if we are cloning web page like Hotstar or Netflix, are we allowed to upload it on our GitHub? Yeah, because it's for, you cannot sell it, but you can do, because you're doing it for educational purpose, so it's fine. Until and unless you're making money out of it, then it's fine, because you're using it for practice and for educational purpose, so that's fine, Kritika. Don't sell it. Then that will be a problematic thing, because it is already someone else's design. Just like this is also inspired by some design. I saw some design and inspired by that I'm creating this. Okay, but it's for educational purpose, so it's fine. Okay, so dot products. Oh, sorry guys, I was in a different window. Wait, let me just open my chat window. Where's the chat window? Yep, here we go. So dot products, let's give it a width of 100% and padding of 30 pixel from top bottom and 0 from left, and from left right I need at least 20% padding, and background color red for now. Let's see. So guys, it's here, you can see, right, everyone? It's here now, all good. Is Netlify? No. AWS is a different thing altogether. It's a very big different thing, AWS. Netlify is, I think, a free web hosting space, right? Where you can host your websites for free. But that's not a complete domain. Oh, that's amazing, Positive Vibes. That's amazing, buddy. You made Netflix, Amazon, Flipkart clones. Amazing. That's really amazing. Okay, so now guys, here we go. Section, not section actually. I needed an H1 for title. So H1, I'm going to give it a class of section hyphen title. And let's write top products of the season. So I think when the cursor is on the image, overlay appears on it. No. In our case, it doesn't appear. See? Where is it appearing? No, right? It's not appearing, the overlay. Because the color is not there, so we can't see it. Overlay is here. It's actually here. It's just we can't see it because the color is hidden. So it's here. It's not about appearance. It is there. I have just removed the color. See, if I have to show you, overlay is always there. Overlay is there on top of the image. See. Overlay is there. Everywhere overlay is there. See that? Image is behind it. It's just because I have removed the color of overlay, I can't see it. But overlay is there everywhere. In every box, we have an image div in which we have the image. And on top of that, we have overlay in which we have button. I have removed the color of overlay. That's why I can't see it. So it's there. It is overlapping. And it is supposed to be there. That's the idea of this. It's just we don't have the color. That's why we can't see it. Okay? It's only because we needed this button on top. That's the only reason we created the overlay. Otherwise, there was no need, actually. Fine. Okay, I hope you got it. So, section title. A positive, I hope it's cleared, buddy. I really hope. Tell me. So, dot section. I have already copied it. So, section title. Font family. Futura. Nice. So here we go. And guys, just below this, I want to create a div. I'm going to call it as products hyphen list, something like that. So dot products list. Width of around 100%. So not around, exactly 100%. And height, no height as of now, just give padding. So from top, bottom, 20 pixel, from left, right, nothing. And for now, background color yellow, so that we can see it. Now guys, you can see, right? So the H1 and the products list, both of them are one below each other. But I also want flex boxing to be here, so I'm going to go to parent. I'm going to give it display of flex. So now they go side by side. We need be to, like, you know, we need to be them one below each other. Sorry, yeah, one below each other. So for that, we'll simply do flex direction column. So now they are fine. And a little gap is required there. So for that, we can have row gap of 20 pixel. Okay, so we needed them to be one below each other, and that's fine now. All cleared, guys. Now inside this, we can create our products. And now guys, here, I'm going to teach you one really, really cool animation. Okay, so be prepared for that. Okay, guys, everyone, one really, really cool animation I'm going to be teaching you. So as we always do, let's create one product and then we can move on and create multiple products. Okay, guys, everyone, shall we? Shall we go ahead? So div class product. And guys, as we move ahead, our site will get complicated a little bit because every day we are, you know, increasing our knowledge by creating new things. So every day things will get a little trickier, but that's what it is about. We have to sit and understand and, you know, go through everything so that we can learn high level of designing. So initially we started with a basic website where we did only basic stuff. Then tomorrow we use jQuery. Yesterday we used, in the last session we used jQuery. Now today we're doing some high-end CSS animations. Tomorrow we'll be creating dark mode, night mode. So every day we'll be going on with a new challenge, and that's how we'll be increasing our knowledge. Okay, that is why, guys, it's very important, okay, to focus. So then dot product, okay, width of around 23%, height of around maybe for now 400 pixel, and background color green. Let's see if it is visible. Okay, nice, it's here. This is what I wanted. Okay guys, all simple, all settled. Now inside this, now guys again focus, because positions are gonna be coming again. So when are we starting with React? Once we finish with this, then we'll be having 2 database sessions, and after that we are starting with Node and React only. Okay, Rishikesh? So just after some time, maybe just after this month's end, in the next month we'll be starting with Node and React. Okay, so it's very soon, only 10, 20, 10 15 days left. Now guys, here also, see, please focus everyone. So here again I'm gonna have a div to which I'll give a class of, let's say, product image, something like that. Now guys, here you need to focus a lot, because we'll be using something really cool, but it will be tricky. So again, focus properly. So product image dot product image, height of, let's say, 370 pixels. Oh, that's great, Positive, that's great, buddy. And width of around 100%, and background color, let's say, yellow. Okay, see that, guys? Okay, I should not give it yellow because yellow is already there. We have one color as yellow already. So I think we should give it, let's say, blue. Okay, and guys, let me just switch to live chat. Yeah, nice. Cleared, guys? And see, now at the bottom there is very less space. Actually, I wanted to display name there. So let's go and increase the height to, something like 420, so that I can have a little more space there. Nice. Now guys, there I can have some text like, a p tag, to which I can call, something like product hyphen name. Let's say something like green top, something like that. Anything, guys, any name, it's fine for now. Okay, you can see it here, it's available here. And to the list, not to the list, to the product, I'm gonna ask it to have display of flex. So they will go side by side now. You can see that they are going side by side, the blue color and the text. I want them one below each other. So for that stuff, we need to go ahead and flex direction column. So now here we go. Now they are on top of each other, sorry, one below each other. That's what we wanted. And I also need a little gap. So for that, we can have a row gap of 15 pixels, something like that. Nice. And you can give some color to it. So sorry, first of all, fonts family and then color. So to that p tag, or directly give it to the product, that's also fine. So to the product only, font family Futura, and font size of 18 pixels. Let's see. Yep, nice. Is that cleared, guys? Everyone, are we cleared with this? Please tell me. Hopefully we are clear with this. Okay, till now. And I think the size should be 17 pixels. Okay, all set, all clear. Cool. And I think I should go for an H1 for this actually. Let's go with an H1. Or we can just make it bold. No need of H1. Just make it bold. So font weight, bold. Okay, nice. You have it here. Actually, guys, I'm trying that. I think I should take pop-ins as well. Like Futura we can use for these things, and for these things we can go for pop-ins. Just thinking like that, but not sure about that as of now. Okay, let's remove the bold for now. We don't need it bold. I don't want it to be bold. Fine. And also, guys, give it a little bit of indent. I just want that text to be on the little side. Okay, so let's just ask this product name to have a margin. So margin left of 20 pixels. Nice. Now, guys, now here's the main thing. Focus on this blue area. Okay, right now it's a simple div. So again, we'll be dealing with positions. Ready, guys? Everyone, shall we go ahead? Because the animation that we want to achieve, that can be only achieved using these position logic. So guys, ready, everyone? Can you please tell me? Shall we move ahead? Okay, because now there are going to be 3 elements there. Okay, so first of all, see this product, inside that you have product image. This product image is your blue element, correct? Now again guys, how to think, let me teach you how to think. So product image is my div. Now inside that I am going to have some elements to which I am going to give positions. Now you know that if I give position absolute to any of its child, those child will go to the viewport. I don't want those child element to go to viewport. I want them to only position according to parent, which is product image. So that's why the initial logic is give it position of relative. So that now any child element of product image, if it's having position absolute, they will not go to viewport. They will be still inside the parent, which is product image. Understood guys? Everyone? That's why relative. Now inside this, I'm going to create 3 things. First, one div, which will be the main image. So div class main hyphen image. Then one more div, which will be, sir, in search bar when we enter data and press enter, do we button click event so that search process? See that enter, there is a logic that when you perform enter, for that you have to do event handling using JavaScript, and in perform enter, that data is taken from that input field and internally it is sent to the backend where the query is fired, and based on that the data search is happening and that data is returned to the front end. So behind the scenes logic happens. Search doesn't work by default. Okay. So guys, main image, then effect image. So I'm going to have 3 things. Okay. And one more overlay here as well. So image, or let's just call it as overlay image. Is that clear guys? I have 3 things: main image, effect image and overlay image. I hope you're understanding this. So I have 3 things. Now to all these three, I'm going to give exact same height and width. So main image, width of same as parent 100%, height of same as parent 100%, and let's say background color to this I'm going to give as purple. So see guys, it's completely going to cover the parent, yes or no? Completely covering the parent. That means the first element is completely covering the parent, correct guys? So if I do the exact same thing with second element, what will happen? It should overflow, right guys? Because the first element is completely covering the parent. So if the second element is also having the exact same height and width as parent, it should go outside, right everyone? Which is almost similar. Okay, no, not similar. Where's my browser? See that guys? It's overflowing, right? The first element is taking exact same height and width as parent. The second element also has exact same height and width, right everyone? But it's going outside because one element is exactly same as parent, second element is also having the same height, there is no place to fit it, so it's overflowing. Is that clear guys? And the third element will also definitely overflow. So I'll go overlay image, and let's give it a color of brown for now. I know guys I'm giving some random bad colors, but that's fine for now to understand. So now guys, you have 3 elements. See, you have 3 elements, 1 2 3. You can see that, sir, how to debug website error, can't find this. Sir, how to debug website error when can't find this? See, there are different ways to debug HTML. You come to this element. See, here I'm doing it. Now to understand how it's happening, I'm coming here. To debug JavaScript, you can go to console, or you can go to sources and go on that file and start debugging. But for HTML and CSS, you can always come to this elements area where you can highlight and see what's happening with your elements. So see guys, this is my parent. It's only this much. See the selected area? It's only that much. Inside that you have main image, which is taking exact same height and width and parent. Then the second one is going outside, and the third one is again outside. But actually what I want is, I want them to be on top of each other. Can't stop the overflow by coding Z index. Z index is not for overflow, buddy. Z index is when the elements are on top of each other and you want someone to move in front and someone to go in back. Then you have Z index, Naveen. Overflow and Z index are not related. Overflow is only when this is the parent and child is going outside. Child is bigger than parent. Then you can hide the overflow, hide the extra part. Z index is different. Z index is when you position the elements on top of each other. Like let's say first element, second element, third element. Now you want the first element to come in front. So the greater the Z index, element will be in front. So if any element is having 100 Z index, which is the highest, it will be in the front. Higher the Z index, the element will be forwarded, and lower the Z index, the element will be behind. Now guys, first thing that I want is I want these elements to be on top of each other. Okay, everyone, I want these elements to be on top of each other. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? So for that purpose, to all three of them, I'm gonna give position of absolute. And if you do that, they will be on top of each other. But you can only see one. I hope you understand that, guys, why you can only see one. Because it's covering the whole parent, right? So now see, all three of them are on top of each other. But yes, like layers. But we can only see the brown one because the other two are behind it. Understood, guys? Everyone? Got it or not? I hope it's cleared now. Hopefully. And see, guys, now you understand, right? We use the exact same technique here as well. Here also we used exact same technique. But here we only had two elements. The image and on top of that overlay. Here we have three of them. But exact same technique. Now, in the brown element, I want a button. So button, same logic, class btn. And inside this, let's say this product. Okay, I just want to write add to cart. So add to cart. And I also want it to be white, so btn hyphen white. Same CSS, guys. So now, here we go. Okay, it's on top again, so I want it at the bottom. So for that logic, I'll go to this brown element, which is overlay image, and ask it to have a display of flex, justify content center, and align items flex end. Product image. Why we have to go to product? We'll go to product image, right? Because that is the parent. Not to this, the parent. Is that clear, Utpal? So I have given it to the product image. See. Understood? Okay. And now, guys, flex end. So the button should come at the end. Let's see that. It's happening. Yes, it's happening. And I want a little gap there. So for that purpose, padding from bottom or from all sides doesn't matter in this case because we only have one button. 5%. And here we go. Cleared, guys? Or you can also write, add to wish list, something like that. Okay. Now, for some time, guys, okay, I don't know why my chat box is getting closed again and again. Okay, now for some time, let's remove this. So, guys, for some time, let's make sure this is not visible, so display none. Okay, guys? So now we can only see two things. Right, everyone? Yes or no, guys? So now we are able to see what? Effect image. Behind that, we still have main image. We have hidden this overlay image, so we can't see it. Now we have effect image and main image. Cleared, guys? Everyone? So in the effect image, I want to put an image. So let's go. So img element. Let's say product. And let's put one image there. So, dot slash images slash I have product 1. So let's put product 1 there. Let's see, that should be very big. See, it's kind of big. Okay. So let's go. Or you can directly do this, product image. That means any level child. So inside product image, wherever there is image element, wherever. Now guys, see, when you mention this, that means it should be direct child. It should be my child. When you mention space, that means any child. Child, grandchild, great grandchild, at any level. If I have an image as a child, so I want to give it a width of 100%. And now see, it's adjusted properly. But the height is a little less, right? You can see that, right, guys? Everyone? The height is a little less, but that's fine. It's okay. It's okay. For that, what we can do, instead of 22 or 23, we can give it 24. Like that. Let's see if it is adjusting. Almost. And that's fine. That much is fine. See, that's almost gone. So it's cool. It's good. No issues. So understood, guys? We got one image, everyone. Okay, so now effect image is also done, and yes, this is like I'm saying apply this CSS to all the image elements, but it should be inside product image div. Now you can see the image element is not direct child of product image. Product image is having one div, and inside the div you have image. So I said, so I don't want to give any extra class to this image. If needed, guys, we can also give an extra class to the image, but I didn't want to give an extra class to that image. That's why I said product images image. Is that cleared? So at any level, doesn't matter. Okay, so inside the product image, if you have an image tag, apply this. Okay, and now guys, let's hide the effect image as well. So display none, and now here also one image. Now see guys, now only main image div is visible. See that? Only the purple div is visible, which is the main image div, right everyone? Guys, see? So you have three elements. I hide this one, I hide this one, and now you can only see this one. Correct guys? Everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. Understood? Guys? Okay. So img, again here I'm going to write something like product. Prabhu, very soon buddy, very soon, very soon, very, very soon. So dot slash images slash product one effect. Guys, again see here I used a reverse image, but you can, it's fine. Like it doesn't matter guys, we just need two images, okay. I use the effect image on my main image and the normal image on my effect image, but that doesn't matter guys, it's okay. It's just an image. So now see, this image looks like this. Okay. So guys, in total we have this div, which has a normal image. On top of this, if I remove the display none, we have this image. On top of this, we have this overlay. Understood guys? Everyone understood? Now let's do tricks one by one. For this overlay, remove the brown color. So if you remove the brown color, overlay will be there, but you can see it like this, right everyone? See? Looks good now? Guys? Understood what we are doing? Looks fine now? Yes or no guys? Okay. If want to be a ninja level developer, I think more practice, Naveen. Learn, understanding the whole MERN stack, understanding the backend and everything, and knowing how to integrate things and API calls, you can definitely become a ninja level developer very easily. Just around 1 or 2 months of pure practice and creating tons and tons of projects. Now guys, I hope you have understood till this much now, and now is the final trick of the animation. Ready to see that guys? Ready to see that? Now by default, I don't want this image to be visible, effect image. But I'm not going to do display none. I am not going to do display none. I am going to do opacity 0. That means completely transparent. Completely transparent guys. See, I'm creating an effect. I just don't want to show image. I want to show it beautifully. Okay guys, I want a good effect. I want the user to have an impact. Oh, something good is happening here. So opacity 0. So completely transparent, right? So now I can only see the first image. So guys, there is no display none. Brown color is just gone, and the top image, it's just transparent. And also I'm thinking maybe 7%, so that the button is a little on top as well, or maybe 10% here, maybe. So the button will be a little on top. Yeah, this is a good space. Nice. Now, when I hover on product, complete product, when I hover on product, guys, so what I want is, when I hover on product, I want to work on effect image, and I want to make it visible. So opacity back to 1. Okay. So when I hover on product, effect image opacity will be back to 1. By default, it's 0. That's why it's not visible. So now let's see, guys, if it is working. So when I hover, see, it comes back. See that, guys? Everyone. But it doesn't look like an effect, right? It's happening so fast. It doesn't look like an effect. Right, everyone? Guys? It doesn't look like an effect. That's the problem. Okay? So now, here's the main thing, everyone. I want it to make it look like an effect. So now see what I'm going to do. So when I hover on product, I need to do two things. See. When I hover on product, I want to work on main image as well as I want to work on effect image. Now see what's going to happen. I want the main image. See, I want the main image to scale a little bit. So transform scale 1.2. Scale a little bit, and also opacity will become 0. So scale, but opacity will also become 0. So you'll be going completely invisible. So let's stop this for a second. Effect image. And let's only see the main image. And to the main image, guys, let's give it a little transition. Where's the main image? Yes. Transition of 0.2 seconds. Now see, guys, what will happen. When I hover on that, see, it scales and goes away. See that, guys? It scales and goes away. Understood, everyone? It scales and goes away. I hope you're getting my point. See, scales and goes away. Correct? Got it, everyone? Nice. Now, this is done. This is done. This is done. This is completely done. Now, for the effect image, let's get it back first. Let's get it back. So it's there. Now I by default want it to scale a little bit, by default. So first of all, transform scale 1.2. I think there also I did 1.2, right? Okay. Now see, guys, main image scales on hover. This image, effect image, will be by default scaled. So this will be by default scaled. See, but I don't want that scale to be visible. So that overflow I don't want. So I'm going to go to product image and I'm going to remove that overflow. So whatever is overflowing, keep it hidden. And that's fine. Okay. Now, when I hover on product, I want the effect image. Okay, so by default I want it to be invisible, effect image. So opacity is 0 again. Now I want you to do the reverse. I want you to come back. So opacity 1. But your transform scale will be back to 1, which will normal. So now what will happen is, guys, by default this will be visible. When I hover, this will scale and go away, and the second image will be scaling down and it will be coming back. But okay, I think I forgot the transition there. So where is my effect image? Apply transition. So that it happens slowly. So transition 0.2 seconds. And now let's see if it is working nice. See that, guys? Everyone, what we wanted to do. Understood? Guys, you got the idea, everyone? Got it? So it zooms. So it now feels like the first image is zooming and the second image is scaling down and coming back. So you have a different effect. You know, like some slide is changing, like that. Got it, guys? So when I hover, the first image scales and becomes completely invisible. The second image scales down and becomes completely visible. Got it, everyone? Yes. First image zooms in and goes away, invisible. Second image was by default zoomed to 1.2. I make it go back to 1, and again I make it come back to normal. It's visible. So the effect goes like this. And now, right now they're happening at one time. You know what you can do? You can also ask the effect image that you should happen after 2 seconds, like after 0.2 seconds. So you can say transition delay. So you can do a transition delay of 0.2 seconds. So it will not happen at the same time. It will happen after 0.2 seconds. So now the first image will take 0.2 seconds and the second animation will wait for 0.2 seconds. But see, it's like, I think, too much, right? So let's make it 0.1 seconds. Wait only for 0.1 seconds. See, guys, now it's much more better, right? Everyone? And also to the first one, guys, give it to that as well. Transition delay. So main image. Transition. So guys, it's all about practicing, okay? It's all about how much you have practiced it. Now it will be fine. So now see. No, okay, I think it's now happening properly, right, everyone? Okay, wait. I think it's back to normal because of the same timing. Let's see. No, going back, it's not happening correctly. The going back logic is not happening correctly. That's the issue. Okay, let's leave it for now. Like it's looking good already, so it's fine. We'll try it some other day because we don't want to use our time here. So that's fine. That's fine for now. Okay, but everyone, guys, are we cleared with this animation effect? Saurabh, why do we need to code for 3 image? Why 2 is enough? Oh, where's the third image? We don't have a third image, right? Third is this button. Third is only this button. Okay. Third is only this button, that's all. Is it cleared, buddy? Third is only this button. That's it. Understood, Naveen? That third one is just this button, see. Okay, now guys, let's do something on the button as well. Now see, guys, everyone. Now what I'll do is, I'll move this button a little downside. So I'll go to that overlay image, and I'll give it a margin top. So margin top of, let's say, 100 pixels. So now see guys, what will happen here is, that button is going down, but it's not visible because the main parent is having overflow hidden. Correct, guys? Everyone. The main parent is having overflow hidden. That's why you can't see that button. Yes or no, guys? Correct? Right? Now again, same logic, guys. When you hover on product, you also want to work on overlay image. That is holding the button. I actually called it image. I should have not called it image, but that's fine. Inside that you only have a button. Okay, I actually named it wrong. Image, it should not be called as an image. It should be called as overlay button, but that's fine. For now, it's fine. You can change it. So what I want is, I want it to come back. So margin top again should become 0 pixels. So now I by default said overlay image to have a margin top of 100 pixel, by which it goes down. But now I said no. When I hover on product, I want your margin top to be back to 0 pixels. So you should come back. And also, when you're coming back, transition 0.2 seconds. Now see guys, the whole effect is like this. This is the whole effect now, final effect. See that, guys? Looks amazing or not? You tell me. Some really cool CSS animation, right? Pure CSS. No big deal. Looks nice, right? Hopefully. Hopefully looks nice. Okay. Good enough. Finally, done. Took a little time, but it's done at the end. And now you just have to create this whole product again and again. That's all. So you can have, just take this whole product and paste it again. Now guys, by default the products will go one below each other, right? We know that. They will go one below each other. To move them side by side, what should we do, guys? We should go to their parent, which is products. Where is products? Products list. And give it a display of flex. And justify content. Space between. Or you can also use column gap actually. One size is 24%. So there are 4 elements. So they will take total of how much, guys? 24, 24, 24, 24. How much in total? I think it's around 96 maybe. 96, right? 96, yes. So column gap of now we have 4, but we want to divide into 3. So you can do cal c 4% divided by 3. That should be fine because you need only 3 gaps. So 4, because if you don't want to calculate it, just do 4% divided by 3. That's all. And guys, here we go. Now they are side by side. And the final thing that I want is, actually I can give them 24.5%. That will make much more sense. And now no longer need 4%. Or in this case, guys, let's just use justify content. No need to worry about this. Justify content, space between. Okay, don't worry, we'll have more products. Don't worry. Now, it's like that, guys. First of all, change the image here. This will be your product number 2. So product 2, not 1. Product 2. And here also we'll have product 2 effect, the second image. So product 2 effect. And copy the same product. Paste it again. Here I'm going to be needing product 3. and here we'll be needing product 3 effect. One more product, product 4, and product 4, where is product 4 effect? Nice. And now guys, here we go. See the final thing, something like this. See that everyone? Understood guys what we did here? And I think for this third image also, effect 1 should be on top. I think I renamed it very badly. I should have renamed it like this, but that's fine. Whatever you want to display first, whatever you want to display second, it all depends on that, so it's okay. So now guys, you'll have something like this. See, 4 products, and you hover. See that guys? Everyone? And that's cool. And now let's also give them a little price thing. Okay, so one more p tag, something like price $100, something like that. I think I should enclose this in a div actually. Guys, let's enclose this in a div, you know, like product details. It will make much more sense. Initially I only thought of name, but I'm also thinking of price now. So product hyphen details. Okay. Product hyphen details. We are yet to see the final version. So yeah. Details. Just padding of 10 pixel all around. That's all. And now no need of this. Here we go guys. Green top, price this much. And display flex. And flex, or maybe just display flex like this, and justify content space between. So we'll have them side by side like this. See, price and green top, something like this. And now I can have it everywhere. Yes, exactly, Utpal. Yes, buddy. Yes. And now, guys, here we go. Final thing. And now, the final task, our favorite task, which is removing the colors. Remove the cyan, remove the purple, remove the blue, and I think remove the green, and hopefully it's done. Remove the yellow, and we are all set. Here we go. One red is there. Remove the red, and here we go, guys. See that, everyone? Got it? Now it looks nice, right? I hope now it looks much more better. So see, we are actually getting a really cool web page, right? A really cool and well designed web page, right? Now guys, in future you can have some buttons here like for different colors, you know. So red, green, blue color or something like that you can have here, you know. So you can also have that stuff here if needed. So for some different type of colors and all that stuff. Okay. That's great. That's great. Good, good, good. Okay, now guys, can we move ahead to the category section? Because that is our next section, everyone. Should we move to this section now? Where is it? Category. Where is the Jamboard? This section now. Category section. Let's go. It's very cool. And that's great, Kritika. That's great. Great. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, now let's quickly create the categories section, everyone. Quickly, very quickly, let's create the categories section. Okay. And the trick is, guys, the trick parts are done now. Almost done. Okay, let's go. So here we go. Category section. So yes, it definitely, actually, yeah, I'll have it in some time after finishing category maybe. So let's go. Yes, responsive as well. I am gonna be doing it today. We'll complete responsive no matter what. I hope you're ready to sit for 3 hours, everyone. We'll complete responsive. Don't worry. We still have, I think in the next 1 hour, the site will be done and also responsive. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Okay. And guys, I have planned one more thing. Tomorrow's project, I'll be using Bootstrap. Okay. And in the third project, I'm planning to use Tailwind. So you'll also get to know Bootstrap and Tailwind throughout this course. What say, guys? Okay, do you want that? Tomorrow's project, I'll use Bootstrap. And in day after tomorrow's project, I'll use Tailwind CSS. What say, guys, everyone? So you'll be all, now see, you have already learned CSS quite a lot of times in these 3 lectures. Tomorrow you'll learn something about Bootstrap. And in the last session, you'll learn something about Tailwind. And yeah, they are very easy. But you'll have something. You can tell people that, okay, now you also know Tailwind. But guys, always remember, CSS should be your main suit. CSS. Pure CSS. Because Tailwind, Bootstrap, they are all built on CSS. So CSS should be your main thing. You should always flex on CSS. After that, Tailwind and Bootstrap. But the main power you should have is main CSS, core CSS. Okay, let's go. So categories, this section should be fairly easy. It's not very big. It's very fairly like simple section. So let's go. So dot categories. Same logic, width of 100%, height of, no height actually, again same logic, padding. So padding of 30 pixel from top bottom and 20% from left right. And background color for now again red. So you guys, we have it here. Okay. Now inside this I need 3 boxes again. So first let's create only one box. So which will be div class category something like that. I'm really enjoying your classes and I'm excited about the project. That's great. That's great. Positive. Yes, yeah, night mode also. Tomorrow's session definitely night mode. Even now I'm excited to teach you night mode. So definitely tomorrow's project will be on night mode as well. Presently Tailwind more right. Actually, yeah, a lot of people are nowadays using Tailwind, but pure CSS is never going to go out of fashion. So yeah, but that's why I'm planning to use Tailwind in the last project. Okay. So guys, let's create one box first and then other two can be very easy. Okay. So category. So dot category, which will have a width of 33.33% or maybe 33% or 33.33. Fine, that's cool. Okay, and height of around 400 pixels. Yes, definitely. That is also my plan. Drop down menu is also my plan. Don't worry. So background color yellow. Nice. So we have one box here. Really good. Okay, now inside this one box I need one more box for the image. So div, give it a class of cat-img. Dark mode and light mode, what is the use case for this? Mainly when people view your website in the night or when their lights are off. So at that time looking at white screens becomes very tough. Very, it hurts the eyes. That's why in your site, if you have a dark mode, people can switch on to dark mode where the site goes black. So they can read it easily at the night time or when their lights are off. You should be a teacher in school. That's great, Yannick. Thank you so much for the compliment, buddy. Okay. So now guys, category image. Let's go. Dot cat-img. Width of 100%. Height of around I have given it 400, right? Let's give it 500 and let's give this one as 400 pixel, and background color for now it should be, let's say, blue. Nice. Now inside this box I just want an image, that's all, nothing big. So image tag, let's say category, and now let's put the image, guys. So dot slash images slash category 1. And guys, the image is quite big, so let's adjust it properly. So cat-img's img should be having a width of 100%. Nice, but I think the height is a little too long. So for that, guys, what we'll do is we'll just ask cat-img that whatever is overflowing should be hidden like this. Okay, Now it's all good. Okay, and now below that I can again have something like product details, just like on top we had, guys, product details. So copy the same thing, but no, actually not that. So let's do div class, or we can copy that. Actually we can actually copy that. We don't need a separate div, we can just copy this much. Same product details, just don't have price here. We don't need price. That should be it. See, same logic. But why it's not having the CSS? Font family Futura. Nice, green top. Okay, and here we can mention something like night suits, something like that. Okay, so all good, night suits. And guys, now don't give extra height to the category. Height, let it depend upon the content, like this, night suits. And now guys, just like that, copy this whole one category block, paste it again, and change the image to category number 2. So category number 2, and copy the exact same box, and it should have category number 3. Category number 3, which is fairly easy now. Okay, simple, one below each other. We want them side by side. So we'll go to the parent categories, and we'll just say display of flex and justify content space between, and that should be it. Okay guys, everyone, are we clear with this? And I think I should have never given 33.33%. Dynamic mean, no, it is not connected to any kind of database as of now. So the data is static. This thing is completely static. It's only for design purpose, DigiWorld. Right now it's only for design purpose, that's all. Okay, so now guys, just go ahead and remove the red, remove the yellow, and remove the blue, and you should have something like this. Is that cleared, guys? Everyone, are we cleared with this? Hopefully. Thank you so much, Komalpreet. Thank you so much. Really means a lot. So guys, are we cleared with this, everyone? And also you can have a little bit of effect here. So whenever you hover on the image, whenever I hover on cat img or category, whenever I hover on category, inside that whatever image I have, I want it to transform scale to 1.3%. Okay, 1.3, and it should happen slowly. That's why transition 0.2 seconds. And now guys, oh sorry, when I hover, not directly, when I hover. And now like this. So when you're downloading images from Pixels or whichever website, will you be downloading it in the same pixel size? I download mostly in same size. That's what I aim at, because then it makes it easier for us to put it. You have coded div category 3 times. I would use category. No, we need it 3 times, right? See, if I give a name of category, then only I can apply CSS. See, I have 3 boxes. All these 3 boxes are named category. This is also category, this is also category, and this is also category. So I have named all these 3 boxes category, so that I can apply CSS to all 3 of them by just writing CSS only once. If I give them 3 different names, I have to again write 3 different CSS. The reason of giving them same name is easily applying CSS. I write CSS only once for category, and it gets applied to each one of them. That's the aim here. Is it clear, Naveen? So night suits, then let's say you have handbags, and then let's say finally you have funky tops, something like that, anything. Okay guys, as I said, now see, after this I need one more product section. See that, guys? According to our code, I need one more product section. No big deal, just copy and paste, that's all. As of now in designing. Definitely I'll come to Mumbai to meet you, sir. Definitely, why not? Definitely. Now guys, what we need to do is here is just take this whole product section. Just take the whole product section. Take this whole thing, section, products, and make sure you copy properly. Copy this and just go here and write products section 2 and just paste. Now guys, here now you'll have one more section. See that guys? Everyone understood what we are doing here? And the best part is I have different images, so let's quickly change the images. So product 5, product 5 effect, product 6, and then product 6 image effect, sorry, then product 7 finally, product 7 and product 7 effect, and then finally product 8 and product 8 effect. And here we go. See guys, all things changed and it's nice. Looks good, right everyone? Hopefully. Cool. And now guys, we're almost done. We're almost at the end. And now we are left with one gallery section. Actually, it's not a gallery section, but a gallery section. And then after that, just a last footer. Okay. And we are almost done after that. Okay. And now I would like to have some water. Just give me 1 second. Yes, I will create a footer. Sir, create a footer today, sir, if possible. Yes, as today I'll create a footer. I think in the first slide I gave you guys a homework, right, for footer. So don't worry. Today I'll definitely create a footer. Definitely. Okay. So now then, let's move ahead, guys, to this gallery, or not gallery. It's like, you know, a lot of shopping sites nowadays have Instagram pages, right? So let's say we are showing some of their Instagram images here, like, you know, shop from Instagram or something like that. So let's have one more section. So shop from Insta sections. It's going to be very simple section, guys. No big deal. Very simple section. Okay. So what can we do here? Div, sorry, section, let's call it as Insta, something like that. Okay. And also guys, I forgot to give a title to this new product section, so let's call it something else. We have already top products of the season. Here we'll have something like, you know, most bought products of the month. Okay, something like that. Now shop from Insta section, CSS. Okay, first of all, let's stylize it quickly. So dot Insta, yeah, bestsellers, yeah, something like that. Yes. Width again, guys, same logic. Width is gonna be 100%. Height, no height again. I always forget I'm not giving height. So padding will be of around 30 pixel from top bottom and 20% from left and right. And for now, background color again, same logic, guys, red, so that we can see it properly. Here we go. See that red, everyone? Nice. And now in here I need two things. First, I need a h1, which will be section title. So class of section hyphen title. Here I'll write shop from the gram or Instagram. Just a cool word, right? Gram. And one div in which I'll mention my, let's say, posts, something like that. So dot post. Section title is already having CSS, guys, so don't worry about section title. I have already written on top about it, so when you see it, it's already there. See that? It's already styled, so no need to worry about that. Post, posts, give it a width of 100%. Height of for now, just to check it out, 400 pixel, and background color yellow. Okay, now they are one below each other, but I also want them to handle in flexboxing logic. So go to the parent, display of flex, which will put them side by side, but I want them one below each other. So flex direction, column, and finally a little gap, so row gap of 20 pixels. And now guys, one more thing. Oh, why this row gap is not, oh sorry, wrong place, my bad, here to the parent. Okay, now guys, one more thing. Should we move it in center, or on the left it's looking good, or should we move it in center? Let's try. Justify content center. Let's see. Oh sorry, align items. Sorry. The direction is column, right? Align items center. Guys, center looks good, right? Center looks better in this case, everyone. Center looks better, right? Center looks a lot better. So here also, Insta, align items center. Because see, always guys, for some sites we move it on left, for some sites we move it on center. It depends, guys. I think in the initial site we made it on left, so it depends. When we click on the navigation icon header and scroll to the respective site, yeah, we can do that. It will just require a little bit of JavaScript. That's it. It will require very little bit of JavaScript. 10-15 lines of JavaScript to complete that whole thing. When you click on navigation, you move to that particular section. Very simple. Okay, now guys, finally, let's complete this quickly. And actually, I didn't want to give any height. So remove the height. I only want to give it padding. From top, bottom, 20 pixel. From left, right, nothing, so 0 pixels. Okay, now then, let's put the images. Now guys, inside this, we need nothing big. We just need div class image, or post image. So post hyphen image. Give it a fixed height and width. So dot post hyphen image. Okay, and width of around let's say 20%, and height of 200 pixel, and background color green. Let's see how does it look. Yep, kind of squarish only. That's nice, really nice. And inside that, guys, I need an image. That's all. So img, let's say Insta, something like that. Dot slash images slash Insta1, and just like that, guys, I'll copy it multiple times. Insta2, Insta3, Insta4, Insta5. Do we have Insta6 as well? Yes. Insta7? No, only 5. So we have 6 images. Sorry, not 5, 6 images. Insta6. Okay, so I think if there are 6 images, I should go with around 17% width and 140 pixel height. Let's see. But that's not the case. Oh, I also need to adjust the image, right? I forgot. So post image is quite big. So post image should have a width of 100% only. So width of 100% only. Nice. And anything that overflows, it should be hidden. So overflow hidden. Perfect. And now I want to put them side by side, guys. That's the first thing. So go to the parent and display of flex. Nice. All good, everyone? Cleared, guys, hopefully. Let's give it 150. Nice. Okay, and I need some gap there. So 17 into 6, guys. Is it going beyond 100? I think not. 60 and no, it is going beyond 100. It is going beyond 100. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . So either we can do it in 2 lines, or we can make them a little more smaller, maybe 15%, or maybe 16%. Yeah, let's go 16%. Nice, 16 is fine. Now it's not going beyond 100, so we still have, you know, some amount of gap. Okay, 16%, and now we can just, you know, skip justify content, space between, and now you'll have something like this. Oh, why no gap? There is gap left. What happened? Oh, wrong place. So sorry, wrong place. To the parent. Okay, now we should have that gap, and here we go. Nice looking. And now guys, finally remove the green, remove the yellow, remove the red, and you should have a really good looking something like this. Okay, and actually guys, I wanted to do a little something here, but I didn't do it right now because again I have to play with positions. Do you want me to do that, guys, quickly? Everyone, do you want me to do that quickly? I actually wanted to play with positions here a little bit. Okay, so see, what I want to do is, here I want to try an icon, Instagram icon. Okay, so see, first of all, let me remove the overflow hidden so that you can see the overflow from that image. See, so overflow hidden, you can still see that extra image now, right? You can see the extra image now. I think I can increase the height to 160 pixels. Nice. Now see guys, everyone, let's use that Instagram icon quickly. No, it will not take time, don't worry. Now that I've planned it, let's do it quickly. So I'm going to take this Instagram icon, copy this. Now guys, please focus. Okay, now we are using it a little differently. See, so now I'm putting this image and Instagram icon together. Okay, but let me see your logic, guys. Now Instagram icon, you can see here at down, it's going below the image. So how can I move the image and Insta icon on top of each other? What is the thing that we use, guys? What is the thing that we use to make two things go on top of each other, guys? Let's see. What do we do for that? Quickly tell me, guys. What do we do for that? Or let's put the icon on top. Exactly. We use position. Same thing. Just like when you have 2 divs or you have 3 divs. You give all of them position so that they come on top of each other. Right? And their parent should have relative so that they don't go outside the parent. Just like that, guys. We have 2 things. I want them to be on top of each other. So I'll give them position absolute. But I will also give their parent relative so that they don't leave their parent. Otherwise, they will go to the viewport. I don't want that. That's why to their parent also I'll give relative position. So let's go. To their parent, I'll give position of relative. And now to the icon, so post image I. To that I'll give position of absolute. So the image will go behind it. See that, guys? Now the icon is on top of the image. And now you can also have your overflow hidden if the image is overflowing. Nice. Is it cleared, everyone? Guys, are we cleared with this? Please tell me. Got it, guys? Z index only if it is behind. Now in this case, my Insta icon is by default coming on top. That's why I moved it on top. If it was at bottom, then I would have used Z index to move it forward. Okay. Understood, guys? That's why I moved Insta icon on top so that the image goes behind it. So everywhere I'm going to place that Insta icon quickly. Nice. And now let's style that quickly, the icon. So font size of 20 pixels. Let's say if it is getting big, maybe 40 pixels. 30 should be fine. 30. See, this looks nice. And now to this post image, give it display of flex, which will do nothing because they are on they are not one below each other or side by side. They are on top of each other. So display flex will do nothing. Okay, but why I'm doing it? So that I can use this align items flex end. Sorry, justify content, because flex direction is still row. So justify content flex end, like this. See, now it's at the corner. That's what I wanted, on the right corner. And also now I think we can give a little padding, but no, padding is not possible now. So we can have margin to the icon. You can add margin to the icon. Margin right. From the right side, add some extra space of 20 or 10 pixels. Nice. And from on top as well to the icon. So margin top of 10 pixels. So from top and right, add some extra space like that. Content absolute and parent relative always get confused between this becomes. Yeah, but the main thing is you have to practice it that much. If you see, according to me, guys, position was one of the toughest thing for me also to understand when I was learning. But only when I practiced it twice or thrice in different assignments, it completely got clear to me. So for anyone who is confused in positions, I would suggest you to watch my session, guys. Okay, position session. It's on the same channel. So yeah, please don't forget that. So guys, cleared. Now it looks good, right? Looks better now. We have an Instagram icon. So now it makes a feeling like, oh, it's a post. Otherwise, it was just looking like a random image. But now it looks like, oh, this is a post, an Insta post or something like that. Okay. And also, guys, now you can have that effect here as well. Whenever you hover on that post image, whenever you hover on post image to that image, you apply again same, guys, transform scale 1.2, something like that, and transition should be 0.2 seconds, and you'll have something like this. Again, is Z index, increase the Z index of the icon because it's going behind when it scales. So Z index 20 should be enough so that it doesn't go behind. Oh, I think Manish, you're talking about this one, this Z index. When I hover on it, then it's fine. Yeah, then you were correct, buddy. Then you were correct. I thought you were talking initially about moving it on top, because by default it will be on top, but when you scale it, then it goes behind. That's why. I think Manish, you were talking about this, right? Maybe. Not confirmed yet, but maybe. So guys, shall we go to the footer now? Everyone, the final thing. And see, our site is turning out to look very, very good as of now. Right? And now, the final thing that is gonna be our footer. Okay, everyone? So let's go and let's quickly complete the footer. Okay? So finally we'll do a footer, because I think in both the sessions I didn't do footer. In the last session it was not required. In the last session the footer was not required at all, because we had that section which was changing on click. In the first I gave you footer as a homework, but now let's make a footer. And for that, footer section, I'm going to use a footer tag. So footer. So give it a class of footer as well. Dot footer. Width of 100%, same logic. Padding of, again same, guys, 30 pixel from top bottom, 20% from left right. And background color I'm going to give as gray, but this is not going to be my color. I'm just giving gray, but this is not going to be my color. I'm going to have a different color, like, you know, a lightish gray, something like that. Yeah, this will be my footer color. Okay, something like this. Or actually we can have this color. Let's go to the color picker and take this color. Okay. Can we have some animation of images as sliding down? Yeah, why not, Puzan? Yes, definitely. We can use AOS. Don't worry, I'll just do it. Guys, I think everyone, we are familiar with AOS, right? In the first session we learned it, right? Guys, so it will just take 2-3 minutes, right, guys? Everyone, I hope you remember. Just linking the CSS and JS and then just giving the classes and all done. So it will just take 2 minutes. Yes, Puzan, we'll do that. Yes, we'll just do it. Just after completing the footer, we'll do it. Quickly, we'll do it. Don't worry. Even I wanted to do that animation thing. So yeah, we'll do it quickly. Okay. So guys, this is going to be my background color of footer. Okay, hopefully you can see it. It's here. Now then, let's style. I need to add some elements in that. So I'm going to add 4 or 3 sections. Let's add 4 sections. Or maybe 3 sections in footer. We can add 3 sections in footer. Let's go. So div, give it a class of footer hyphen section. In this, I'm going to have an h1, to which I can have, you know, something like quick links or maybe contact information. So let's have, like, you know, contact us. Okay, and after that I can have a ULLI in which I can put some information like mail ID. So let's say shop360@info.com, then shop360@admin.com, and then we can have an address here as well. So li some address, like, let's say Seawoods Grand Central Mall, Sector 50, something like Mumbai 410206. Any random address, guys, and you can have a contact number at the end as well. So +91 some number random. Okay, first footer section is almost done. Okay, so here we go. Yes, that's marquee. If you want to move it like an ad, that's just marquee. Don't worry about it. It's very simple. But wait, if we get time, I'll show you that as well. So font family, Futura. Nice. And now let's quickly adjust all of that. So dot footer hyphen section. First of all, guys, give it a background color of red so that you can see it properly. Right now it's full width, but I don't want that. So width is going to be 33%. Nice and simple. And that's my last number. Okay. Okay. And guys, to this I'm going to give display of flex. So now they will go side by side like this, contact us and UL, but I want them one below each other. So again, flex direction column. Here we go, and a little gap there. So row gap of 20 pixel. Nice. And now to this LIs, I don't want that. So let's give the UL a class as well. So class of footer list. So footer list. No issues. We can continue. But let's see. We'll talk a little bit maybe. Footer list. I want list dash style dash type none. And a little gap. So first of all, display flex. So this will also, put all the LIs side by side like this. We don't want that. So flex direction column. And now a little row gap. And here I think 10 pixel would be enough, Yes. And here now row gap of 5 pixels. Yep, this is nice. Or maybe 10 pixels as well. Or 8 pixels. Yeah, see guys, so now we have the email ID and some address and this as well. Okay, all good. And just below that, in the last LI, you can have some social media icons, guys. So in one LI, I'm going to leave empty for the gap, extra gap. And the last LI, I'm going to have some social media icons here. Okay, so let's quickly go ahead and social media icons. Let's grab some social media icons here. So let's take Instagram. Let's take Facebook. And let's take YouTube. Let's take Google. And finally, let's just take Twitter here last. Let's take this one, X icon, the new Twitter icon, and that should be it. Now if you check it out, guys, you'll have something like this. See, all the icons are in one line. Now see, guys, sir, I'm late, sir. What are the languages that you're using? I'm using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Summer codes. I'm using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay. Now, guys, here you can see the icons are here, but I want a little gap to be there in between them. So to the last LI, and guys, one more thing. See. Now see, I have left one LI empty. That's why I have a gap here, extra gap. But I'm not going to leave that LI empty. What I want is, I'm going to use a tag called as HR. What HR does is, it creates a horizontal line. See that, guys? Everyone, can you see that horizontal line? So HR creates a horizontal line. Understood, guys? So you can have that horizontal line here. But actually, I don't like that a lot. So, nah, it's not looking that good. Rather than doing that, guys, you know what we can do? I'll suggest you. I'll tell you what to do. Remove that extra li. Rather than using that li, I have some different idea. But first of all, let's give this li a class. Call it as socials. Dot socials. First of all, you'll have some padding top. So padding top of around 10 pixels extra, like that. And now you'll have border top. Border top of 1 pixel solid gray. Now this will look much more better than that horizontal line. See, now it's very thin. This line is quite thin, rather a little more thinner than the, you know, that HR. HR was much more wider. This is much more thinner. Okay, so I gave padding top for creating that extra space, and then I gave border top. That's cool. That's what we wanted. And now, guys, display flex to it so that we can easily arrange the social media icons quickly. So it's same, almost same, but now we can have something like font size of 20 pixels and justify content space between. Let's see. And nice, but I think the icons are a little too less here. So rather than justify content, let's go for column gap. So column gap of 20 pixels. That should be much more better. Let's see. Yes, that should be fine, I think. Are you using React here? No, Saurabh, I'm using HTML, CSS, JS, but React is very soon. Maybe next week or next to next week we'll be starting with React as well. It's very soon. As of now, we are focusing mainly on design, but it's very easy to convert this in React as well. But yeah, we are not using it as of now. This series that is going on is for 5 days, 5 projects by using HTML and CSS and JavaScript. Just by using pure technologies, 5 days, 5 projects. Today is the day 3. But we're also going to plan this for React and also going to plan this for Node.js as well. Like 5 days, 5 APIs. Guys, sounds like a good idea, right, everyone? 5 days, 5 APIs, everyone. What say? 5 days, 5 APIs in future. Okay. 20 padding top and also margin top of 10 pixels. Yes, we will use JS. No, not yet. We have not yet used it, but we will use it a little bit at the end. We have not yet used it. And now, guys, the first section is done. Okay, everyone? Now, just like that, I need one more section, one more footer section, in which we'll have. Yes, definitely. I'm not gonna directly start next session just after this. Don't worry. I'll give you 3 to 4 days breathing space, and then we'll start with the next session. That would be my wish list. Yeah, definitely we'll do that. Okay. Now here, guys, we'll have some quick links. So please start C and C++. You guys want C and C++? It's been long time I have done C and C++. But yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do. Core programming using C, C++, and Java. So I would love to do it someday. C, C++. Okay, so here, let's say home. Featured, about us, products. Remove this li, we don't need it anymore. Products, then we can have categories, contact us, terms and conditions, return policy, something like that. Random things, guys. Yes, there, right? Yes, I should have used grid. Yeah, that would have been much more better there. Now, guys, see, they are coming one below each other. We want them side by side. So you know what to do, right? We'll go to the footer section and to the footer, and we'll give it display of flex. And now they should go side by side like this. Is that cleared, guys, everyone? Hopefully all clear till now. Okay. And now, guys, the final footer section. The final one. So let's have it. So div class footer hyphen section. Inside that I have a h1, right? Yes. So same logic again, h1, subscribe to newsletter, something like that. Okay, it's coming here. Now just below this UL, what is the class we have given to the UL? Footer list, footer hyphen list. And inside that, in the first li, I would like to write some content, so some random content. This will be too much, so remove that too much content. Two, 3 lines are enough. And just in the second li, after this, we need an input and we need a button. Button again, just like, you know, subscribe. And to that button, the CSS again will come from btn class. And let's style the input quickly, guys. So finally, the last thing in this. Yeah, we have done that. We have done that. See, Rishikesh, we have already done that. Social media links are here already. Okay. See, here we go. We have done that already. That's why I'm just trying to put some extra content there. Okay. And guys, here at the end, to the input, let's style it. So input height of around 30 pixels. Let's see how does it look now. Almost nice. 40 pixels. And I think I should give it a little more width. So width of 80%. Let's see, the button goes small. It goes a little too big. 70%. Now I want to adjust that button in a small size there. So for that, guys, you know what to do? Yeah, I think it's already adjusted, so that's fine. And you can also give that input a border radius of same 30 pixel, like that, and a border of 1 pixel solid, or just border none. That should be also fine. None, something like that. Okay, and I need some gap there, so let's give it a class of sub, this li, and sub will be having a margin top of 30 pixels. Nice. And now, guys, final thing is remove the red. Where is this red? Remove the red, and that should be it. And now, guys, finally we need a gap as well, so let's give some gap. So where is footer? Yes, justify content space between, like this. I think the space between is not that great because we have given width of 33%. Okay, let's make it 32% then. And this line is quite too big, actually. You know, this line is quite too big. And also, guys, the color of the text, change it. So color should be this color. Nice. And this line is quite too big, actually. That's the issue. Hi Namani, how are you, buddy? But we cannot give half borders, that's for sure. So guys, what you know what we can do is we can have an extra li to create that border for us in there. We can have an extra li just to create the border. So we can have an extra li here, li, give it a class of border hyphen list. Okay, I'm showing you how to get half border. So just an extra li. Okay, empty extra li. Now don't give border to socials. Don't give border to socials. Remove that. Okay, we have that extra li, right? Border, what is the name? Border list. So border list, give that a border top of 1 pixel solid light gray. Let's see first of all if it is visible. Yeah, it's visible there, you can see that. And remove the padding top from here and give it to this one. Or actually just give margin top, that will be much more better. So margin top of 20 pixels like this, and to this also 20 pixels, so that we have extra exact same. Now see guys, this border looks much more better, and also we can make it half now by giving this li a width of 50%, so half border will be there. See that guys, much more better, right everyone? 70%, because I don't want that full border. See, so this border looks nice, see that? This border looks very, very nice. So guys, that's our footer, simple and looking cool. And I'm still thinking that I should change the Futura font to something else, because Futura bold is looking very good, but Futura regular is looking very bad. It's not bad, but I don't know, I'm not finding it very amazing. This Futura, this one, normal, the normal size of Futura. Bold one is looking very good. This medium one is not looking that great. Okay, now guys, yeah, let's do animation. So again guys, we will use the AOS library, and again guys, you can also change the font family. Okay, I'm using Futura because now I'm already using it from start, but you can try something else there. You can try some other font. Okay, you want me to give this? Okay, let's give some border to the input tag as well. Fine. Border 1 pixel, solid. Come on, solid, light gray. Okay, fine. Now it's visible. Guys, then now let's go and let's give them all and some animations. So for that, we'll search for AOS GitHub, by which we'll get to the library. We'll go to this first one. Okay, Michael Snake. Go on that. We'll follow the documentation again. What is the first thing that we do? We first link the CSS. So copy the CSS link. Copy that. Go in a HTML page on top of your CSS. Paste it. Right? So just paste it here. Nice and simple. Remove this extra slash. We don't need it. And now go in this JS area. Copy this whole JS script. Go down, and paste it at the end. Done. All set. Now you only need to do is what? You just need to give proper classes. Okay, like fade in or fade up or whatever you want to do. So I'm going to use fade up. So data OS fade up, and also I want to use delay. So I want to use two properties, data OS and data OS delay. So just go to that proper element. So in this case we're going to products, product. Let's go there. So much code guys, so much code. Where is our product? Yeah. So to a single product, I'm going to give data AOS fade up and data AOS delay of 500 milliseconds or 300 milliseconds. That should be enough. And the same thing to each. First of all, let's see if it is working, guys. So now, if you go to your web page and refresh and see, when you scroll now, see that it comes by some animation. See that, everyone? See that, guys? Let's give it 500 milliseconds. And now let's just take this and give it to all the products. Spelling mistake. Do we have a spelling mistake here? Puzan, do we have a spelling mistake, buddy? AOS delay. AOS. No, I think it's correct, right? It's almost correct. So just linking the CSS, linking the JS, and then using these 2-3 classes. That's all. To category also, I'm going to give the same thing. Category. Now guys, you can also try different animations, okay? I'm literally trying the same animation. You can, let's try something else for category. For category, you know what you can search, right? You can search for AOS, just AOS, not GitHub. And go to this link, no, not the GitHub link. Yeah, this one only, on GitHub pages. And you can check out here some cool examples. So this is fade up, this is fade down, fade right, fade left, fade up right, fade up left, fade down. Yeah, they have this animation. Flip is also there, but I don't like flip. I'm not a big fan of flip. You can use zoom as well, guys. So for categories, let's use zoom. Yes, Puzan. Using this library, you can actually do that. Yes, yes, Puzan, completely possible. So guys, for category, let's use zoom in, everyone. So fade up, not for category. Fade up only for product. So let's go to product. Again. Many images and automating the images. Like, what do you mean by automating images in this case? Can you tell me once? Like, are you talking about giving the div separate animation and image separate animation? That won't look good that great, right? That won't look that great. It will be having too many animations then. Yes, I am going to make it responsive. Don't worry. As I told you, today you have to sit a lot because I am planning to make things responsive. So don't worry. And here I'm going to use zoom in. Zoom in. Now guys, see, I'm trying multiple different effects. You can try some simple cool effects. It's up to you. And same zoom in I want to give to category as well. And now let's see the whole web page. And here we go. See that, guys, everyone? See? And I think I should increase the delay. So I'm gonna give delay of 1 second everywhere. So for that, guys, I can do this. Find out delay equals 500, and whenever we have delay equals 500, replace it with delay equals 1000. Okay. So wherever delay equals 500 is written, I'm gonna replace it with delay equals 1000. That's all. So find all places where delay equals 500, replace it with delay equals 1000, and that's all. Done. And now it's much more better. Okay. Nice. And also you can stylize this text as well. So let's go. To that text as well. Where is our text? Text. The first text. Let's try zoom in there. No, I think fade up will be much more suitable for that. Nice. I think today 1000 is very fast actually. Let's try 2000. Oh no, I think last time we didn't use delay. We used duration. Data. Last time, guys, we used duration actually. Yes. Duration. How can I forget? It should not be delay. I want duration, not delay. 1000. See now. See, duration. I want the duration to be slow. Do we have the duration? Yes, we have a duration property. That's what I wanted. And let's also put ease in out so that it happens a little slowly, Now let's try. Yeah, much more better and slower, the way we wanted. Okay. So now wherever we have data AOS delay equals 1000, don't we have it anymore? How come? Oh, spelling mistake. Now I got it. While replacing, I replaced it with date. That's why delay was not working. Now I got it. My bad, guys. So there was a spelling mistake. I didn't see it. That's so bad from my side. Okay, no issues. First of all, that's why delay was. I thought delay is not happening. Yes. Thank you so much, Puzan, for pointing it out, buddy. There was a spelling mistake. I didn't see it. That is why the delay was not working, guys. That's the reason. Now it should work. Yep. See, now it's working fine. And now I think 1000 is a little too much. So we should go back to 5. So now wherever we have data AOS delay 1000. Okay, we need to replace it with data OS delay 500 again. Nice. Nice. All good now. Good enough. And here we have given duration, but I don't think we need it anymore. Like, we can use it, but normally we don't need it. Fine. We are fine with this. Okay, so yeah, spelling mistake was there. All thanks to Puzan in this case. Thank you so much, Puzan. Okay. So now guys, we're almost done, and now finally, can we see a slider animation? I wanted to, but we have already used. Okay, so what we can do is, see guys, you know, I have a plan. Today we can make it responsive. Tomorrow we are planning for dashboard layout. Dashboard is like a very simple layout to do. So after completing dashboard, we can come back to this project and we can make the carousel for it. What say, guys? Today we can make it responsive. I don't want to burden a lot of things on you. We have already done around 5 to 6. I think it's already 3 hours, right? So what say, guys? Or responsive also we can do it tomorrow. Like, dashboard is a very simple thing to make. Okay. So a better idea can be tomorrow, first half we can use for dashboard. Second half we can make it responsive, as well as we can complete the carousel as well. What say? Responsive and carousel both of this particular web page. And I want to make it, guys, because it is very good looking, so we can make it. Okay. Just make the header responsive. You want me to make the header responsive? That's all for now. Okay, let me at least make the header responsive, guys. Fine, I'll do that. So see, guys, let's say this is our mobile area. Okay, this is the mobile area. Okay, guys, let's make it. Let's say this is our mobile area, and let's only try to make the header responsive for now. Okay. So right now, let's go. Yes, I'm doing it. So guys, see, right now the header is looking very bad, right? The header is looking very bad right now. So what we'll do is we'll write a separate CSS for mobile phones. So I'll do this @media, and I'll write max width. So max width, let's say I'm considering 560 pixels. That means now whatever CSS I write here, it will be applied on the elements if the screen size is less than or equal to 560 pixels. Is that clear, guys? If the screen size is less than or equal to 560 pixels, whatever CSS I write here, that will be applied to the elements. Understood, guys? And right now, if you notice, it is almost under 560 pixels. Okay? So guys, that is the trick of making things responsive. You do CSS only, and I know that you might be already knowing some things about it, but that's all, guys. So what I'm trying to say is, now I'm going to write CSS, and this CSS will be only applied when the media, that means the device, media means device, when the device size is less than or equal to 560. That's why max width should be 560. Anything equals to 560 or less than 560, this particular CSS will be applied. Now let me show you what I'm doing here. See, first thing is, guys, see, the logo and the navigation and the, the icons, they are trying to go side by side. Right, guys? Everyone. They are trying to go side by side. Why they are going side by side? Because there, in the header, you have display flex. That's why they are going side by side. Correct, everyone? That means if from the header, I go and change the direction to column like this. If I just go ahead and make flex direction column, it will become like this, one below each other, and remove the height from header as well. So see, now they are one below each other, right, guys? So I can test it here. Yes or no, guys? Everyone, see, now they are coming one below each other. This is the first thing. Let's do it. So on header, ask the header now to have height of auto. That means by default no fixed height. And flex direction column. See, guys, whatever you have mentioned on top, it will be applied. It's not removing. You are just changing and overriding few properties. Don't think that something new CSS will be applied here. No. It's still the same CSS. It is still the same CSS. How can you change the color when you select something on the site? Like this. By default it's blue, but you can change the color. It's very easy. Okay, by default it's blue, but you can change the color as well. So I'll show you. Wait, I'll show you, Anik. Now see guys, focus here. First of all, for anyone who is new to responsiveness, don't think that you're completely writing a new CSS. No. The old CSS is still there. That's why the whole thing is so much, same. That's why the whole thing is looking so similar in mobile as well. It's the same CSS. You're just saying that when the device size is less than equal to 560 pixel, I just want to change few things. Let all the things remain same. I just want to change few things. That is, I want to make the height auto and flex direction to be column. And because of that, guys, it becomes something like this. Okay, everyone. And now, see what you can do. Here you can do align items center. See? Now they're going in center like this. Okay. Now, remove the padding from header. Or you can have it, but how much padding is header having? It is having 8% padding from left and right. Okay. And also, okay, first of all, guys, align items to the flex start. Sorry, yeah, align items, flex start. First of all, let everyone come to start. Why is the logo going too much over there? That's my main concern now. Why is logo not following the padding? They are following the padding, logo is not following it. Why is that happening? Have I given something extra to the logo? Width this, height this. No. Then why the logo is going there? Thank you so much, Komal. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. So first of all, see. Now, header is only this much. It's having padding from sides, but logo is still going towards the start. I need to know why. Oh, justify content space between, but that's fine, right? Okay, let's remove it. Justify content, but justify content will work for horizontal, right? Because now direction is column. So justify content will work for vertical. It doesn't. I don't think it's doing any harm. See, even if I remove it, it's not doing anything. That's fine. There's something with the logo that's going on. Oh, the width, guys, the width. The width is 10%. It's small. Header is also small, right, guys? Your header has become small. So now logo is only this much. See that? Is that clear, guys? Understood. Previously, the header was this much. So the logo 10% was this much. Now header is this much. So 10% is only small. Right? So now increase the size of the logo. Understood, guys? Everyone. So dot logo. Because see, I'm saying that logo should be 10% of header. So if header is this big, logo is also this much. If header is this big, logo is this much only. So ask the logo that your width should increase. So your width should become now 50% of the header. See, now it's fine. All good. But I think 50% is quite too much. Okay. Because you can see now it's a little bigger. But that's fine now. That at least now we are sure what's happening. So let's make it 30%. Or in this case, guys, give it max content. Max content. That means depends on the size. Okay. So something like this. All good. Now see, guys, they're in line. All good. Now same thing to the navigation. What is this? Navigation. Ask the navigation also. See, it's having width 30%. That means it's only this much. See, guys. Can you see that, everyone? It's only this much. Content is overflowing. So also ask the navigation. Navigation. I also want you to take the exact same width as header. So width 100%. Understood, guys? And also to the icons. Okay. This one. Utils. It's also, see, very small. Utils also very small. See that, everyone? The icons are overflowing. It's very small. So also as the utils, that dot utils, I also want you to have a width of like 70%. And see, now everyone fits. So kind of, see, guys, we are kind of getting there. Right, everyone? Kind of we are getting there, right? I hope you're getting my point. Everyone, yes or no? We're kind of getting there, right? Okay. Now, it's very easy to also make them go one by one below each other. See, it's navigation. Inside that you have nav links. Inside that you have LIs. right? So now nav links is also having a display of flex. So just go and mention dot navigation dot nav links. Now nav links is having display of flex. That's why they are going side by side, right everyone? We know that. That's why we did display flex, right? So when we give display flex, it is going side by side. But if I just go and ask it now, I also want your direction to be column. So now the content will go one below each other. See that everyone? Now they are one below each other. Understood everyone? And now ask align items to be flex start. Like this. And you can have some row gap now. So row gap of, just think that now you're working for a different site. Just think it like that. So row gap of 15 pixels. Okay. But I think we should also increase the height of the header. Okay, height is auto. Why it's overlapping that utils? Why it's not growing like that? Oh, I have also given height to navigation. Let's give some height. Oh no, there's no height. Who is having a fixed height? Why they're going on top of the links? This is auto. This is having some height. Okay, the height of this is not increasing. Oh, I have given height of 70 pixels. Sorry. So ask the navigation to have height of auto as well. That your height will also increase now, depending on the content. Is it not growing? Okay, no issues. Height of max content. Still strange. Okay, sorry, nav links, guys. See, nav links is also having a height. So bad. All skid to have height auto as well. You will also have height auto. Your height will not be fixed. And here also. So guys, initially I gave them fixed height. That's why they are having fixed height. Now, see, all set. Is that cleared, everyone? Guys, please tell me, are we understanding this or not? Can you please confirm that? Hopefully. And guys, that's what you have to do. Just now think properly. Now just go to the different section and understand how will you arrange them and how can they start looking good. That's all. Just go to a particular section and just change there. See, always remember guys, you have to figure it out from here. Why things are fixed, why things are going away, or why things are going small or big. Now see, here what you have to do. Just add an icon here, navigation icon, and hide this. And when I click on that icon, show this. Again, when I click, hide it. Right? That's how the navigation works, right? Everyone? So guys, see, tomorrow we have a very simple design. The main aim tomorrow is learning Bootstrap and dark mode, light mode. That site is very simple. Okay, guys? Tomorrow's site is very simple. It's a dashboard design. It will be just having some tables and navigations and side navigation. So guys, tomorrow's design is not very too much. It's a very small site. So I think it will only take 1.5 hours to create completely, and also will integrate dark and night mode. So tomorrow's, see guys, so far we have done amazing designs. So tomorrow's design is going to be very simple. And we'll be using Bootstrap for that. Is that cleared, everyone? Guys? Okay, so it will be dashboard design using Bootstrap. But the main thing will be dark mode and light mode. I'll be showing you how to do that. And then in the second half, we'll convert this into a complete responsive web page. Okay, guys. And also, I'll add the carousel. So tomorrow also be ready for at least 3 hours. But we'll be doing it. We'll be maybe 2.5 hours, not 3 hours, but maybe 2.5 hours. Because making it responsive will only take half an hour. And then carousel. Thank you so much, Komalpreet. Thank you so much. So guys, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's session, and I hope that you guys liked this web page, right? We created a really cool web page. I think if you rate it, this is the best design so far. In the 3 designs, guys, according to me, this is first. The first day, I think they have competition. The first day design and this design, they have competition. They are kind of looking good. And the second design was not that great, but it was more functional. Okay. So yep, guys, that's all. Thank you so much for today's session. And now I'll be seeing you all tomorrow exactly at 5 o'clock. And I really hope that you'll also be sharing the channel to your friends. Okay. And also, guys, top brand web pages that. Thank you so much, Kritika. Thank you so much. And guys, please make sure that once you finish the project, you will put it on LinkedIn and tag me there as well, and my channel link as well. Hopefully that will help me to grow a little bit. And guys, please share the channel to your friends and your colleagues as well. Okay, and let me know if they like it or not. Okay, and that's all, guys. And if you have not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe the channel, guys. Okay, yes, Komalpreet, that is the plan. Definitely. Mostly I'll be doing it on YouTube only, completely like this, but let's see what we plan. Okay, I have shared your CSS mastery playlist with my friends. Oh, that's amazing. Positive vibes. That's amazing, buddy. That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. So, yep, guys, that's all. And guys, we are very close to 2K subscribers. We are already sitting at 1765 odd numbers. So, we are very close to 2K. So, let's try to achieve 2K in the next 2-3 sessions. Let's see if we can be there. Let's see. Okay. So, guys, yep, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. Okay. So, yep, guys, that's all. Thank you all for being here. I'll be seeing you tomorrow when we first complete dashboard design, day mode, night mode, and then making this whole thing responsive. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you all of you tomorrow exactly at 5 o'clock. And also tell your friends to join in as well. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. And let's make it 2K, maybe in the next 2-3 days. Let's see. Thank you so much, Kritika. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye, everyone. Good night, Subhashini. Good night, Positive. Good night, Nanda. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Good night, guys.